shit show disaster.
Wow.
It's gonna be mocked for years.
Nobody's watching Kamakas.
Shit show disaster. Exactly. That's why it's going to be mocked, because no one watched. mocked for years.
So we're live.
Yes, this is how it works. Ah, hello. Welcome to whatever the fuck this show's called. I don't know. The Scuffed Express, because it is Scuffed Express. As fuck.
This is the first episode of the Scuffed Express.
I can't even see the fucking chat. I know no one's in it though, so it doesn't even fucking matter.
You can't. Why can't you see the chat? Nobody's in it.
Well, I'm doing other things. You want to do a show like on the night where the squire has squirely duties to perform.
Wow.
And this is what happens, person. This is what happened.
Wow.
But what a fucking shit show of a day it's been.
You want to talk about the Vicars just getting destroyed that we were just watching before we started here?
Well, should we talk about Vicars or should we talk about Nick's little chat he had with his sycophants? I don't know. Like, so many things have happened. I guess we could start with Vicars first, just because, holy fuck. What is he thinking? Why is he on the stream with all these random pedophiles?
I don't know, and he's staying there. He clearly loves the attention, right? I mean, he clearly he loves it. People
is he like in his 50s? Does he have like 4 or 5 kids?
5 children.
And a wife? And a grandchild? Like, what is he doing? I don't understand, person. I don't understand. I hope when I get that old and have 100 children, I'm not like that. I mean, fuck.
Faye-Faye's in chat. She's defending her daddy.
I thought she hated her father. What the fuck is going on here?
Well, not anymore. Daddy's paying the bills. She's got to love Daddy now.
That's what.
Yeah. Daddy's paying all the bills.
Well, she no longer has Daddy Ethan. She doesn't have Daddy Ethan anymore. So now she has Daddy Vickers.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Can you imagine that? Can you imagine being?
I don't know. It probably already has happened with what Faith has said. You never know.
You know, she just wanted to replace Sandra in that bed anyway. We were fully. We were fully expecting. We were fully expecting Sandra to come up missing in Faith.
Person, I can't do this. You're a degenerate. You homosexual degenerate. I can't do this. I'm just kidding.
What?
All right. And then there was, fuck Vickers. No one cares. He's just a boomer that wants to be famous for some reason.
I can't get over the boy score. Okay, keep going.
What? This is how I always talk, Petterson. Yeah. What are you talking about?
Yes. True.
Yeah. Okay. There was also the Nick stuff, which was, I think, fairly interesting because he says he hates the middle class.
He hates middle class white people, yeah.
And working people who have jobs.
People have jobs.
So he hates everyone because everyone has a job. Oh wait, this is like
he doesn't have a job, and the
crypto billionaire.
The high school students that surround him don't have jobs.
See, now that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, I'm a squire. That's my job. So I don't know. He must hate me, I guess.
Yeah. Well, he hates anybody with a job, and he hates white people. So he's been very effective at doing exactly what he advocates against, which is
he went on for like an hour about how he's like a wigger or something weird.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He only listens to soul music, and he hates white people.
Yeah, he has like the music taste of like a 40-year-old black woman. It's very bizarre.
Yes, absolutely. What was he saying he listened to? The Temptations? And
it was like old soul music and shit. Like, there's no way he listens to any of this.
I don't know. Who fucking knows?
It just sounds, it honestly was like something that a hipster would say. You know, just like a weird hipster conversation.
Well, he wants to be Kanye. He clearly wants to really be black, right? Isn't that the...
So does that mean he wants to fuck Kim Kardashian? Does that mean
he doesn't want to fuck a woman?
Jewish man?
See, that's too far. He doesn't want to fuck a woman.
I mean, I don't know. It's bizarre, person. I don't understand it.
It's not going to fuck a woman.
I mean, if he was paid enough, he might. I mean, there might be some tech billionaire that, is backing him. That's like, we need to.
What else did we learn? We learned he was contacted by a Godwinson and an insider with the PPP lore of stuff we've never even heard. I mean, just brand new stuff.
Oh, yeah. And the PPP and Brian Dunn are apparently in a gay relationship.
A homosexual couple.
Yeah,
and
that's news to me.
PPP got apparently thrown out of the church for having sex with Brian Dunn. So that was new. That was new information that we learned from Nick tonight.
I mean, it must have been Surfer that told me this. I don't know who else could have said it.
Who knows? I don't think even Surfer would make. I've never even heard Surfer make that story out. What was the other? There was other stuff too, but I don't even remember what it was at this point.
Who the fuck cares, to be honest?
I mean, apparently he watches Surfer, though. He's watched 30 hours of Surfer, which is more than like 20 people have ever been even willing to do. So we know Nick is like one of the biggest fans of Surfer. Congratulations.
I can believe that because
congratulations, RJ.
If you're going to watch a Surfer stream, you need to be quite mentally ill.
Or you got to be really high.
In its entirety. Or really high, yes.
Or both.
Or just completely drunk off your ass.
Or be a Mormon.
Let it ride. Yeah.
You think Kai is a Surfer fan too? We know Dalton.
I don't know. Kai is weird. Kai is like one of those alien people. Like the Android people like Zuckerberg and who's that cunt that used to be Biden's press secretary? Polsky, whatever the fuck her name is.
Oh, yes.
Just like that. That weird archetype of just an android individual that has no soul. That's what I think of when I think of Kai. All Mormons, actually, I think that.
Well, okay, Mormon, sure. So you think Wooza is like that too?
No, Wooza is spiritually like a surfer bro type.
Do you notice since Wooza has left the baked house that he stopped dressing like a chick? He dresses normally
Yes.
again?
I have noticed that. He dresses normally.
Like he looked straight up like a chick before. I couldn't even believe it.
I saw one stream where he was like with some developmentally disabled man and they were at a petting zoo. It was very, very I don't know. It's very, very humbling, very nice to see, very, very cozy. See, that's
with a disabled man at a petting zoo?
I don't know. He was at a petting zoo with some man that sounded like he was retarded. I don't know if he actually was or not, but he sounded like he was. I don't know.
Could have been any Groiper.
Oh, he also did a stream with your best friend, Nanobot Andy.
Nanobot Andy.
Yeah. That was, I only saw part of it. It's very weird. I don't know.
This guy doesn't know. This guy doesn't know. He doesn't know the guy. Our one viewer in the chat doesn't know who Wooza is. He's the.
We actually have a viewer? Holy shit.
The one viewer in the chat doesn't know who Wooza is. All right, we'll move on. Let's talk about Stu Peters.
Oh, yes. Let's get to the main topic.
The Stu crew. Where's Stu crew?
Stu. Where do we begin with Stu? Like, honestly, how many cons and grifts has this man had over the years?
Well, why don't we start off with this current grift, which is basically Alex Jones, a good imitation of Alex Jones. I mean, really solid stuff.
So real quick, he was Dog the Bounty Hunter for a while, and then he was what was the other one that he had? Some other grift. I can't even remember.
He was a rapper.
Rapper. Yes.
He was something else too. He was something completely different, but he was a rapper and he was a bounty hunter. I wonder what he did with the dog. Is the dog on the show?
I've never seen the dog on the show. I've seen a few of these. I haven't seen the dog. So the dog is probably dead or in a kennel somewhere.
So let's give the viewers a little taste of
You mean the viewer, the one viewer person?
No, there's more than one.
All right, since I'm in control because your computer's shit, I'm gonna start.
Uncensored, unafraid, and unstoppable. The last day, the 28th day of February 2022. Welcome to the Stu Peters Show. My name is Stu. Well, thanks to our idiot leaders, the world is on the brink of nuclear war.
Could you imagine you're just some random person coming across this who doesn't watch the news at all?
Keep it going.
And you just hear some man say, "Oh, nuclear war is on its way."
It's about yeah. Keep it going.
I mean, I don't want to alarm all of you, but this threat is real. This could actually happen.
I wonder
Our
what
elites
these pictures are of it. It's
begging for it. If you live in a big city or near a military base, it's probably not a bad idea to at least be ready to get out of town quickly if these tensions continue to rise. Let me just educate you. In case you didn't know, Russia owns more than 6,000 nuclear weapons. They have nearly 1,500 of them deployed and ready to be used at a moment's notice. They have a full nuclear triad. They have land-based ICBMs. They have bombers that can deliver nuclear warheads. And they have nuclear submarines scattered around the globe, ready to surface and start firing off missiles with a single message from Moscow.
I mean, it's literally just Alex Jones and Tucker Carlson just merged together.
Well, we're on the verge of nuclear war. Yeah.
Yeah, they had a hate fuck, and then we got this thing. Like, I don't know what else to say.
There are people cheering this on. They think this is cool.
It is cool.
It is cool.
But our leaders are just courting this anyways. They're doing it because it gives them a rush. It makes them think their dicks still work or something. It lets them Fox channel. They think this is some stupid Marvel movie, and they're just posing as the heroes. Here's the
I'm waiting for Stu to get the dehydrated
Ukraine
food
is not
buckets
essential
out
to our
for the
security in
apocalypse.
any way. But Russia.
By the way, do you know who does the fucking the hydrated bucket scam?
Jim Baker.
Yeah, I know. But
And Baked Alaska.
And Baked Alaska does. Yes, he has dehydrated food bucket scam too. It's amazing.
For the
Although
end
it's one
time.
of those ones. Yeah, but
For
it's
the
one of
rapture
those
and
ones
end
where like any grifter can get onto. It's like a generic thing. It's not like the Baked Alaska branded buckets. That would be Kino if he had his own branded buckets, but sadly they're not Baked Alaska buckets.
Does think Ukraine is essential to its security. This is not a game to them.
Are we going to see the nuclear triad actually be utilized?
The nuclear triad.
Lifetime. The thought of that is scary, and I agree with you. It's not a movie. It's a freaking war where people die,
look, it's my relative.
Civilians die, children die, generations are wiped out, and we could see...
Parasep, isn't that your cousin?
...a massive part of Europe or Russia or other parts of the world. If we cross that...
Whoa, look at those nukes going.
This country has been meddling in Ukraine. The United States government...
I swear to God, I think that's like a scene from Terminator.
I just realized this is probably going to get flagged down for disinformation about Ukraine.
No, it won't. Are you
just
kidding?
Keep it going. Just keep
No,
it
it won't.
Just keep it going. Keep it going. We'll do the COVID stuff too. Because the COVID
If
stuff
it
is
does, that'll be funny as fuck.
The COVID stuff is like
there. They've been practicing election thefts, the same tactics that they brought here to the United States. Why are we pretending like that doesn't exist? Why are we pretending like the Ukraine is just some innocent country that's just being... This is a honeypot. This is a honeypot. This is the same government that paid millions of...
Ukraine is a honeypot.
I mean, why are we pretending
for nuclear
like
war?
This is just some innocent random attack at the hands of the evil boogeyman called Vladimir Putin. They've been telling us that this guy is the axis of evil for how long now? And everything that they say that he's doing, from Russia hackings to Russia collusion and all this, is done by the DNC. They are the axis of evil themselves. And these are the warmongers. This would have never happened during a Trump administration, who proved that what was he, the only president to not start a war? As a matter of fact, ended two of them. Negotiated with Kim Jong-un, shook his hand. I mean, that was an historic moment. Didn't have any problems with President Xi, nothing with Vladimir Putin, because they knew and understood that he meant business with sanctions and knew how to negotiate, and they weren't going to try us because we had somebody with some testicular fortitude at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue and as the commander-in-chief of our military. Now we have a guy who poops in his pants on national television with other foreign dignitaries. I mean, it's absolutely embarrassing.
Is that true? Did he ever? Does he wear it to pen?
If Xi tries to take...
I mean,
right
look
now,
at the man. He probably does. Like, let's be honest. Biden probably does wear it to pen.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm pretty sure
you'd think they'd have something more sophisticated.
You know what? I think Biden is probably a secret member of America First, because I think in order to be in America First, you have to shit your pants. So I think Biden might be a secret groiper. I'm just saying. Just saying.
A secret groiper.
We've been spending trillions of dollars for whatever reason to protect.
We could
our
only
own. I
hope
think that we should allow China to put China first, Afghanistan to put Afghanistan first, Russia to put Russia first, and America should put America first. Wake me up when our armed forces is at the southern border, really defending the national security interests of this country as this physical invasion is occurring. Hundreds of thousands of people just pouring into our country, unchecked, unvetted, from all over the world. Terrorists being found on the interior.
Become a
of the country.
bounty hunter, Stu. What are you doing, man?
This is a real military insurgency and an invasion.
Gotta hunt
of
them
military
illegal.
single men coming into this country. The human sex trafficking, child sex trafficking is completely out of control.
Oh, that would be key now.
And we're putting America last.
Well, that's.
Once
I
again,
think that was his
that's
original
what
grift
Biden is
idea.
doing, and these warmongering
hunt the
rhinos
illegal.
are equally as complicit that are egging this thing on. And
Wasn't there like a group that did that? I forget what they were called. But there was like a group that were all like going around the border. And just,
Are
like,
we
saying,
almost to the? Are we almost to the commercial?
I think we. Oh yeah, the commercial's the best part.
they're going to be responsible for the blood on the hands
At least in this
of
part.
all of these people. We have the blood on our hands.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mike Lindell, and my employees and
There
I
we
want
go.
to thank each and every one of you for all your support during these
Now I
times.
take it out the
Cancel
yarmulke.
culture. They've canceled our box stores, our shopping
Now I
centers.
take it
Now
out
they-
the yarmulke.
See, now this. Well, you know what? This is still like a mix of Tucker and Alex Jones.
And
'Cause
Alex
Tucker,
Jones.
I think, used to have the My Pillow guy commercials on his program, but now it's like the Alex Jones segment.
tried to debank me, and it's all because they want our voice canceled. Buying today also helps support Stu Peters' show, which is one of the best podcasts, best shows you're ever going to
This is the guy that wrote the
Stu
book.
Peters.
He wrote the book,
tells
and maybe you
the
could
news
pull this up.
what a
I don't know if
concept.
you can, Squire.
Well, today I'm going to.
It'll show up. It'll show up in a minute.
You get my Keys
Oh, well.
of Dream bed sheets for as low as
We'll talk about his book.
$39.99. And if you order today, I'm going to give you my book.
It'll show it
free.
in a minute.
By the way, my
So it's called "What Are the Odds?"
From crack addict to CEO.
to CEO.
This is the man who loves
I mean,
Stu.
this guy probably still is a crack addict.
Well,
You would
he's
have to be
clearly
a
a-
crack addict to watch Stu. Let's be honest. Like, we're all crack addicts now for watching this. But I mean, that is honestly the greatest like thing you could put on a book. Like that's an amazing thing to say.
book. This is the American dream. This is what it is. This is what we're all fighting for. This is what we're not going to give up on. We're not going to lose our freedoms. You use promo code STU. You guys, this is the best price in history because of your great support.
We should check how much
Thank
this
you all, and God
this
bless.
pillow
Without
costs.
the Second Amendment, the rest of the Constitution
Oh, here we go.
is just a piece of paper.
This is my
The
favorite
tyrannical
one.
government has guns, and as their corrupt, bought and paid for narrative falls apart, they'll be more tempted to turn them on us. But don't worry, you're not alone, patriots.
Everybody
You're
knows that
not
one.
alone.
America.com, America's oldest and most online platform for buying and selling the guns that keep your loved ones safe.
What the hell
We
is
so
going
often
on?
are vindicated once again.
Okay, so unfortunately, we're going to have to skip around a bit because in this segment, he basically just says probably like 100 TOS violations. Let me see if
It's okay. Don't even worry about it.
You sure? All right, dude. The people want to learn about the chimeric virus or whatever the fuck this bullshit
Well,
is.
I don't know. Do you think it'll get
Back
flagged
and
down? I don't know.
change your
Is anybody
goddamn-
left in
No.
chat think
No.
this is going to get flagged down?
The other video, which we won't watch, we would probably get this one. This one's probably fine.
Than DNA. So within 6 hours, this thing is invading and altering your
The
God-given
Andy Dick show was amazing.
DNA. That's what these people are saying, and they're not like you.
Oh yeah, we didn't even discuss Andy Dick. Fuck, that was
I love it. You know, I'm a super
that
fan.
was amazing. Oh fuck! I hope they get more washed-up celebrities on because that was just great.
Yeah, maybe we could
Oh,
play
fuck.
some Andy Dick stuff. Because I don't think anybody even knows who Andy Dick is anymore. Yeah.
Maybe we do the Andy Dick Tom Green skit. That's a good one.
Yeah. We'll go back. We'll go back to that.
We could pull that up. Yeah, we'll,
All the
we'll
classic-
circle back.
Andy Dick is Marilyn Manson.
said
We
they're
gotta-
not
we gotta
subjected
go back
to
to
outside
that.
influence or funding, much like this program, by the way, which is why people are so scared of it and it's deemed to be so dangerous. Daszak and Fauci, there is a complete vacuum of real leadership in America, specifically in our corrupt Justice Department. And if our Justice Department and our Attorney General were actually serious, they would be indicted, tried, and fried. And after being found guilty and convicted, Fauci absolutely would be swinging from the end of a noose.
Whoa, Stu, calm down. Holy shit.
Any kind of morals or integrity or values or fairness or any of that in our Justice Department. They would rather lock up people who support Donald Trump and parade on the Capitol steps and then...
See, I have to ask, how come, like, Stu isn't in charge of America First?
I don't
he's
know.
way more of a showman than Nick.
I
Like,
don't
this
know.
is
You would think
amazing.
Nick would just advocate the throne to Stu. I mean, Stu is doing it so much better than Nick.
I don't know. I mean, I've seen his chat. I've seen Nick's chat where, like, half the chat is just like,
It's Stu crew, yeah.
Stu,
But
they love Stu.
maybe they're just doing that to piss off Nick. I'm not really sure.
I don't know. Well, they probably are, because Nick hates his chat, so.
Call them insurrectionists and trump up fake treason charges against them. It's absolutely ridiculous. And to ask you specifically, you said this is not AIDS.
Stu's filter
Now,
is
we've
coming
talked
off
about
there.
antibody
Stop
dependent, a different aid, a different ADE, but you're talking about AIDS, AIDS, the disease. Now, you've mentioned VAIDS, which I would imagine is vaccine-induced AIDS, but what you're alluding to is
Vaccine-induced
the complete breakdown of
AIDS.
the immune system, the attack on the immune system.
Is that?
Watch out, fags in
That-
America. They're injecting AIDS in the COVID bag.
Like, come on. Oh, come on, Stu.
Here, I
Stu,
thought you could only get it from sodomy, but apparently you can get it from the vaccine too.
I guess, you know. I mean, I guess it was, you know, AIDS was invented by the New World Order, so it's only, you know,
Vades.
logical to assume that
It's VAIDS,
that the
Squire,
fucking
VAIDS.
vaccine was created in some nefarious, like, mad scientist lab. Injected
Oh yeah, Squire,
AIDS.
you got to remember that me and you are the same person.
Oh, yes.
So I'm really
Yes.
talking to myself here. All right, go keep
We're,
going.
we're,
Let's
we're
keep going.
having a schizophrenic moment right now, chat.
which is what the AIDS virus did to
It's my
people
alternate
back
personality.
in the 90s when Fauci was, by
Yeah.
the way, heavily
It's like Split.
involved with that as well. Yeah.
Wait, who else were you two? You were me. You're Godwinson.
Yeah,
You're Ashton.
I'm Ashton. Yeah,
and you were
That's my
also
favorite one.
Prince Hubris. Remember?
Yes,
They
I was
thought you
also
were Prince
Sean.
Hubris.
yes, I was also
Yes.
Beardson's co-host.
Yeah, I don't-
There's
I don't
there's
know how
been
that
more
happened.
too. I mean, who even know? There's so many. I don't know. I was Corey Barnhill, which was that was
Oh yeah, that's
that
right.
was
They
really
thought you were
insulting.
Corey.
that was really
Oh no, that,
That
was
was
a
the
funny
most
one.
insult.
I mean, come on.
that was-
I mean, it's Corey. Like, you know, like
I was okay
I don't
with
want-
being
I mean, I don't
Ashton
want-
and I was okay with being Ashton Gobbins. That was good.
yeah, but I mean, you know, I don't want to get started.
All right, let's
And
keep
from what
going.
we understand,
You're bringing us on a
unvaccinated or
tangent
pure
here.
blood, as a lot of people.
Well, maybe we need to call it the Random Tangent Show.
Well, that's why it's scuffed
are
because we
referring
can't
to
even.
themselves. Their sperm is worth a whole lot more now.
Oh, yeah, pure
because
blood,
These banks
pure
know
blood
exactly
sperm.
what it is that's going on.
Oh, pure blood.
Pure blooded sperm.
Fuck.
The unvaccinated are
fuck?
pure bloods, and their sperm
Oh,
is valuable.
fuck. Well, isn't that from
Squire,
like,
our
fucking
sperm
Harry
is
Potter?
very valuable.
Yeah, isn't that from Harry Potter though? Didn't they steal that from Harry Potter? I fucking.
Their organs are worth a whole lot more now.
Uh-oh.
That's probably
That's
why
scary.
they're being killed and harvested in these hospitals. I mean,
Wait, what?
I have alluded to that being the case.
They're
Holy
harvesting
shit,
sperm in the hospital. They're jacking. They're jacking the nurses are jacking them off while they're sleeping. Storing it
jacking
away.
them off and then killing
Selling
them,
it on the black
harvesting all
market.
the organs.
On the black elite market.
Holy shit! Well, Persip, I'm learning a lot. I don't know about you.
This is great. I like
like,
this.
I mean, honestly, like Stu should be a.
It
job
started
in
out a
that.
little
This
slow.
is
Like
great.
the nuclear war wasn't getting me going, but this is. That's why we had to play it.
Yeah, well, you know, you need the build up, Persip. Needs to have the build up.
And I stand by that. Prove me wrong. Prove that that's not happening. Why are we rushing these people in for death other than the immediate $100,000 jackpot payout? But the human body fully harvested is worth a whole lot of money, and we know that. So
Yeah,
these
and
are
I just
theories
wanted
that
to
are
make
not
a point.
crazy. Sure, go ahead, wrap
Yeah.
it up. I've got about a minute.
So when you talk about organ harvesting vulnerability and that sort of thing for the pure bloods, I mean, be careful.
Pure blood.
Try to go to urgent
Just
care.
remember,
You
Squire,
must
I'm
seek
pure
medical
blood.
help, but stay out of the hospitals for now.
The Stu Peters Show is brought to you in part by StepOnSocks.com.
Yeah.
Powered by Patriots. High quality all cotton socks.
Patriot
Real silver
cotton
and
socks.
flags. Use promo.
We
Silver
gotta-
and flags.
We gotta buy.
What?
We gotta buy this, Squire.
Wait. So it's socks, right? Socks.
Yeah.
Right. And then
.com, founded by patriots. High quality all cotton socks.
I bet you they're from China. What is
why
that?
are they selling silver? It's silver.
Is it silver pebbles they're selling? Step on silver?
They look like Hershey's Kisses almost. Look at those. They're like the little tiny
This
ones.
is insane.
Like it looks like, and then I don't know. Like, I don't know what that is. I guess it's silver. Like, why would you buy silver from a company that sells socks? I don't understand.
I don't know.
Silver and flags. Used promo
You put
code
silver
STU.
in the
And
socks
flags.
and
And
flags.
flags. I mean,
Flags at least make sense.
I don't know. But like that those are three items that just don't go together. I don't know about you. I don't see myself buying all three of those items in one
You wouldn't buy
anyway.
quality sterling silver from a sock merchant? They have American flags on.
I'd sooner buy silver from Ethan Ralph than some random fucking sock website. I'd rather buy silver from
I
Mr.
wouldn't buy
Vickers
it. Yeah.
than the random sock website person.
Well, he's a coin merchant. I bet you it'd be quality.
Well, I mean, that's where Josh got all his silver from, let's be honest.
When you visit steponsocks.com/stew. Have you noticed there's something very wrong with the modern day man?
Are you a beta male?
I don't think so.
Beta.
Sperm counts are cratering.
It's male.
0% by 2050.
I like
But
this.
help is on the way.
I like how they have like the Chad meme randomly in there. What the fuck?
You know, Stu personally baby.
Shop has products which are making men again. Banned by the NFL, PGA, and the NCAA. Too manly.
Wait, if it was banned by them, that means it's probably not good for you. Like, fuck.
Clinically proven to raise IGF-1 levels. Man up. Take off the dress. Visit KeysToLife.shop.
Take off the
Get
dress.
your manhood back today.
Our next guest is a woman named Lori Simpson. Lori's husband, John, checked into a
Wait, that's not John. That's Andy Dick. Look, that man looks just like Andy Dick.
He does look like just like Andy Dick.
Holy
Maybe
shit.
it is Andy Dick.
Maybe it's his clone. Maybe the real Andy Dick has
The pure
died
blood.
like
It's the
100
pure blood.
times.
Andy's
No,
vax,
no
but that's a
person.
pure blood.
No person. Andy Dick has died 100 times from drug overdoses. There's a clone lab full of Andy Dicks.
Fair Oaks Inova Hospital in Fairfax, Virginia on January 4th for COVID. The moment he got in, the ER doctors started asking about his vax status, and then they began talking about remdesivir and eventually...
He's a pureblood.
We've covered why. They're financially motivated to the tune of
Hospital murder.
$100,000 if Lori's husband dies in that hospital with the COVID death pronunciation. Well, fortunately, Lori knew that. She had a full medical power of attorney, which said no remdesivir ever and no vent unless he literally coded and stopped breathing. Well, in response to that, Lori says the doctors won't even allow her to see her husband. They're keeping him as a medical hostage and might very well kill him. Just to get back at Lori and to get back at John for defying their will. Well, we're going to do exactly what it is that we do here at the
What? Wait.
You need me to
So not
rewind
only
that.
did they, let's watch that again because I don't know.
Okay.
I've been lost here.
All right.
So they're going to kill the man for $100,000, and then they
Yes.
threatened to kill the wife
Yes.
if she tried to stop them from
Yes.
killing him. They said,
Well, no,
they're
they're going to kill him for the $100,000 bounty that apparently hospitals get when they kill
Well,
him.
this is true. All right, just play it again. Just play it again.
The doctors won't even allow her to see her husband. They're keeping him as a medical hostage and might very well kill him. Just to get back at Lori and to get back at John for defying their will. Well, we're going to do exactly what it is that we do here at the Stu Peters family, and we're going to make sure that the people at Fair Oaks Hospital in Fairfax, Virginia know exactly who is watching them and that we know what's going on.
It's a Stu Peters family
They're
person.
going for that bottom line, that big
Look at
gossip.
this
here's the
reptilian.
thing.
Look at this completely reptilian bitch that he's brought on.
Oh, that's a fucking shapeshifter person. That is clearly
that's a
Listen, you should
literal
know,
reptile.
This is clear.
She's wearing
That
white
is a
makeup.
mask.
You could literally.
No.
There's no mask going on. That's literally white
That's a
paint
mask,
and a
person.
nose. It's like a Jackson.
No, that's
Michael
a
Jackson.
mask. This is that. There's a fucking reptilian underneath that person. It takes one to know one. There's a reptile underneath that. I guarantee.
It looks like she literally looks reptilian. Just her face is painted white.
I mean, she does. I mean, Stu.
Do you notice her eyes are looking in two
honest.
different directions too? Look at her eyes.
Oh, fuck. She does have the Ralph thing going on there. Yeah. Oh my god.
All right, go ahead.
In these for-profit businesses that we used to trust as our medical institutions that have now turned into the new ovens. The killing.
Wow.
That's what they are, and I'm not trying to be
What?
overly hyperbolic.
They've turned them into
It's the
ovens.
new ovens. The new ovens.
We're in Auschwitz.
Oh fuck. It's not just Auschwitz Augie anymore. It's fucking the
I've seen
ovens.
this time and time again. There are thousands of emails just like yours inside of my inbox, and it's disgusting. It's
Imagine
absolutely a
I
travesty.
fucted my whole life
We're
up
gonna
because
do
they
that.
don't want to get vaccinated.
Uncle
Then there are
Sam says
these
you're a
people.
terrorist if you know vaccines are dangerous, but the real Osama
Uh-oh.
been boosted are getting sick, and Fauci can't hide it. One man has had enough of the madness. There's a sheriff coming after the shot shills.
I'm going after them individually. Every single one of them individually. I'm coming after you. Every one of them I am.
Christopher
Uh-oh.
has founded
Who the
Vaccine
fuck
Police,
is
and
Vaccine
he will
Police?
Arrest tyranny.
Then they can be hung up and they can be executed. So this stops. It stops.
Vaccine mandate.
Yes.
What?
He's gonna
What?
he's gonna take the vaccinated today and noose them. This guy is a king.
Wait, hang on. Weren't like the anti-vax people saying this was going to happen to them? That they were going to be round up in camps? But now it's the unvaccinated want to round up the vaccinated in the camps. Person, I don't know what's going on here.
I don't know. What is right? She does have almost vertical slits for her eyes. I agree with
For
Chad.
kids, no. Mask mandates for little Mikey, heck no. School boards have been put on notice.
No man is evil, and I know man is all about money.
Oh, he's gonna kill the people on
Wait,
the
what?
school board.
Did you just say no man is evil?
He's gonna
What
noose.
the-
He's gonna noose the school board. Just keep going. Just keep
Jesus Christ, Pest.
going. We can't go
Open
back.
season on treason.
They're still
Vaccine
going
police
back,
are on
Squire.
patrol. Old Bill Clotchill, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when vaccine police come for you? Support the resistance.
wait. What?
We should look up this
Wait.
site.
When vaccine police come for you. Support
That's for the next episode.
Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta research
Down
some
the
of this
rabbit
shit.
hole on the like. What?
We're
Why
stealing
is
all
this
this.
meme? Why is this meme in here, person? Like, what the fuck is this? Like, what hell have
I don't
what
know.
hell have I got
All
into?
these commercials, just me, like
the
10-year-old me.
resistance. Go to vaccinepolice.com. For
No, you know what this is? This is like watching a Grand Theft Auto, like commercial. Like like when you're
Watch
You're playing
Vaccine
the
Police.
game?
We need to
No,
watch
we don't-
Vaccine Police. Just click it,
No,
click it, Squire. Vaccine Police.
Oh, it's a video. I can't click it, you fucking retard.
Click it,
Jesus Christ.
Let's watch
No,
it.
I'm just saying.
Let's watch the
No.
Vaccine Police camera.
I'm just saying. You know, like you're playing Grand Theft Auto and you put on one of the television channels. and it
Yes,
has all
it's
this
exactly
crazy
like
shit.
that.
It's the same shit. It's the same shit.
All right,
Where in
play,
the hell?
all right,
Get
play the
full
video.
flow. Back the blue. Vaccinepolice.com.
So I spoke at the America First Political Action Conference last
here we
Friday.
go.
It was
Oh, okay. So, for quick reference, this was the episode right after AFPAC 3.
So this is a long
Stu
time
is
ago.
gonna give-
You said my
Yeah,
woos
this-
and smiley stuff is too old. This is like 3 months old.
I mean, this is still topical.
February. Right. All right.
This is still topical.
Well,
Plus, it
it's
didn't go with
actually
the Chameleon
his
mix.
shows are almost exactly the same. We just watched the show.
Oh,
that was
yeah,
last
every
week.
single one
It's
the same.
exactly the same.
Every single one is the same. It's just different topics, slightly changed up, and slightly different commercials, but it's the same.
awesome. It was epic. It was based. It was truthful. A lot of you watched it, and I'm sure some of you maybe were actually even in attendance. But I wanted to talk about this for a bit since a few people whom I won't bother to name are actually out in public whining and complaining like simps about what I said. When I showed up,
This is
at
100%
AFPAC, I had written
unironic.
a speech
people in the audience.
where
We
I
just-
call out the worthless
that out
and
there.
useless and stupid own the libs politics that we have seen from conservatives lately. And Marjorie Taylor Greene is a big part of that. Promoting slavery
Looking
reparations
especially
because she
man
saw it as a way to get an
active.
own
Holy
on
shit.
Joe Biden. She did all of that, by the way. Last year, when it came out that Joe
That
Biden
bitch's
was going
jaw
to give
could touch
reparations to
fucking
illegal
glass.
criminal aliens,
Jesus Christ.
Marjorie Taylor Greene attacked him for giving reparations to them, but not even considering reparations for slavery. It's stupid and disgusting. Instead of taking the correct and, most importantly, conservative position to all of that reparations crap, that it's bad and that it's idiotic, instead, she tried to find some cheap way to own Biden, to prove he was racist or prove that she wasn't racist or something. I don't know. It's too ridiculous to even try to figure out.
I honestly don't understand the appeal of Marjorie Taylor Greene.
I don't know. We could even go past
She just
this.
seems like
We can
dumb
even go
blonde
past
bitch.
this.
Well, no, because this is interesting because this honestly should be Nick's take on it. I don't know why Nick is
No,
so obsessed with
Nick
this
needs
woman.
actual politicians that he can pretend.
Well, he's not. He's not going to get an actual politician to give a fuck about his insult. Like, none of them are going to go.
Well,
along
if
with that.
he got Marjorie Taylor Greene to appear, because I don't know,
That's because he paid her, or he had Milo beg her to show up.
Milo
You know,
pulled out
it's
the
just-
Fed card, said, "Listen,
Yeah.
we got tapes of you getting
But it's
getting your penis turned into a vagina, so you better come to AFPAC 3." Was it 3?
yeah, it was 3. And allegedly Tucker Carlson and Donald Trump are going to be at AFPAC 4. So
I didn't know that Marjorie Taylor Greene was going to be at the event. She was a surprise guest of sorts. And when we saw that she was, one of my producers asked me, should we change the speech at the last minute? I could have easily done that, but I didn't. I didn't because at this show, we always promise to give you the unvarnished truth. No pulling punches, no diplomatic BS, no lies for the sake of making things go smoothly. We're telling you how it really is. Who am I to encourage confrontational politics? Who am I to encourage you to go to these meetings and make these people know that the entire world is watching and demand answers to tough questions, real accountability? So when we see the opportunity to do that, you damn right we're going to. Marjorie Taylor Greene knows exactly how I feel about her. We've had our goings around for almost a year now, and she knew that I was going to be a speaker at that.
does she even know who Stu is?
I don't know. How popular is Stu? Can we figure it out?
I don't think he is that. I could check his Rumble real quick.
All right, let's skip to the.
Yeah. You want to skip? You want to skip past this segment? We can go to.
Yeah, let's skip past the Marjorie. Who gives a fuck about Marjorie Taylor?
I just think it's fascinating that, like, honestly, Stu is right 100%.
He's
I don't know
100%
why.
right, but
I don't know why Nick is just. Basically, Nick is cocking himself.
well, we
let's
know
be
what
honest.
Nick is up to. He's got to make it look real.
Oh, look, another one of your cousins passed it.
Oh,
I remember he was talking about it too. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
Look, that's Nick. Right. Let's see.
there's Nick with the 16-year-old.
I guess I can move on to the next one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The rest of it is this. So we can either watch the next Stu clip or we can move on to Franssen.
Where's
It's up
the
to you.
commercial where they pull out the worm?
That's in the other one.
Yeah, let's
I can pull up the other one. Hang on.
do that.
Yeah. 1 second.
Because that was amazing. That commercial fucking broke my mind.
Yeah, the commercial's on the second one. We'll probably have to skip the last segment on the second one because they show like a person's driver's license for like a solid minute. So we need to,
we can't be doxing people. Even if nobody knows who the person is for doxing.
What's that?
Just go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Of March 2022, welcome to the Stu Peters Show. My name is Stu. Chairman Biden gave his first State of the Union last night. Maybe you watched
Chairman
it
Biden
for punishment, but to me, the State of the
Chairman
Union is
Biden.
always just dumb. No matter who is in charge, it always ends up looking like a speech that should have been delivered from North Korea. The big man speaks while the audience just dutifully delivers
Yeah,
a standing ovation every other sentence, like a bunch.
So Stu, does that
do
mean
that in our
all of
country.
Donald? But Stu, does that mean all of Donald Trump's State of the Unions were just like Kim Jong Un's speech? Like, come on, Stu.
Yeah.
Like, this is retarded.
Wow.
Should we skip this part or should we go to the?
Whatever you want.
Because
to
he gives his State of the Union, which is kind of dry. We need to get to the
All
crazy
right.
shit.
Forget his state.
Crazy shit. Let's see. Yeah, he gives his State of the Union for like an hour. Oh, here we go.
Play all the commercials. I love the
That
commercials.
comes first.
This branch, Covidians, have turned our cities into
Covidian.
super shedder capitals. The jabbed have become self-spreading bioweapons, threatening their purebloods.
He pulled this clot out, but as he pulled it out, it became something that was the
All right, stop
extent of
this,
the person's
stop.
entire leg. It was
What the fuck is that, Pat?
So what does it have to do with getting vaccinated?
I don't know. That's disgusting, whatever that is. It looks like
What is that?
it's a worm. It's a worm, person. Or no, I think she says it's a blood clot. Is that what a blood clot looks like?
Well, yes,
Is
it
that
is
what
what
it
a
is?
blood clot looks like, but
Like, what the fuck? It looks like
it's the mass spread. The COVIDians are mass spreaders of a bioweapon, and this is what happens to you, I guess, if you get that.
Jesus
You
Christ.
get
Well, maybe
infected.
the people are getting. Yeah.
that was the extent of the person's entire leg.
Disgust-
It was
Ugh.
almost like a wax, mold of something.
The clot shot is ending careers, detonating
The
bombs
clot
in the
shot.
brains of pilots.
What?
What?
Bombs in the brains of pilots?
It's the Manchurian pilot from the COVID back.
Fuck?
This is great.
Yeah, it's like in Mars
I
Attacks.
believe
when,
it.
like the aliens' heads explode when they hear music.
Commercial airline pilots have died within just a few days of being vaccinated.
But don't despair.
Why only
There's an
commercial
answer to
airline
protect you and your
pilots?
kids from the chimерically engineered
What the
symptoms.
fuck is
Forget
this?
the Forever Boosters. Fortify your immune system today with the Z-Stack from Dr.
All right,
Zelenko.
pause
One
it. So this is all just. Oh no, keep it going for just one more second till they show the
formula,
creator of
taken twice
this
a day,
formula.
everything you need to fight back against bioweapons, RSV, and influenza B.
A supplement that fights bioweapons.
Stock up now. Be prepared. Stand ready.
Yeah, this is wait.
Protocol.com.
Yeah, pause it. This is the guy
Go back.
selling you.
Like a second. Let's go back a
This is
second.
the guy selling you the fucking
Stand ready.
the supplement against the bioweapon.
This fine gentleman.
This
that looks
fine
very
gentleman.
Trustworthy.
He's not wearing
Looks very
anything.
trustworthy.
He's not wearing anything suspicious. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here. He's just an older gentleman,
We're
That,
getting flagged for sure now.
Yeah,
Shut
we
it down. Shut it down. We're exposing the grift, person. We're exposing the grift. Shut it down. This man's gonna make a phone call and then we're gonna be on a watch list.
it's totally not, It's totally not a man that's wringing his hands.
You just take the magic
Buy
pill,
this
person.
supplement to make you
Just take
immune
the
to
magic
the
pill.
bioweapon.
See, it's just like the bleach mode.
Why
except
would they
they're not
even
actually
show him?
advertising.
Do they not know who the audience is? Like, why would they even show the creator?
I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, Stu is mostly going to the boomer audience. He doesn't really care about.
But the boomer
Zoomer
audience
types.
doesn't care. When I was a little boy, an old lady who lived next door told me Jews had horns and a tail.
I don't know. My grandmother said the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's normal, But I don't know. It's weird. Well, boomers now love Jews, so I don't.
Yeah.
No promo code saves you more. You will save extremely bigly when you use promo code
Extremely
Stu.
bigly.
67%, Dr. Jane. When you
Bigly.
use promo code Stu at MyPillow.com.
Let's look
We're
up how
talking
much those
dog
cost.
Beds, mattress toppers, slippers, pajamas.
I want to know how
sweatpants,
much
and
that supplement
sweatshirts,
for
full
zinc costs.
mattresses and beds.
We'll look it up later.
It was zinc and vitamin D.
We need to do like an episode dedicated to looking up all this shit.
Because you're not one of these arrogant people
That
that
is
claims to know
amazing.
everything surrounding the
I want to
pandemic,
watch
and
the
shots,
COVID
and
police
pharmaceutical
cam.
companies and vaccines and
I bet that guy
science and
has some
research.
great videos.
If you don't know the answer, you simply say, you know what, I don't know the answer to that, and I'm just going to go find the answer, which is what you've done here, your due diligence when you
Thank
take
you.
these questions, and we take it very seriously. So Anthea,
All right, now what's the over/under on this woman being an actual medical doctor and not like a doctorate of poetry or something?
0.0%. I think she might have.
I mean,
we're lucky. We'll be lucky if she has her GED. I think.
maybe she's like an X-ray doctor or something.
No,
Like what's like the
Please,
most like
Mark.
weak?
this woman
What's
has
the most
the
weak doctor? What's the weakest doctor you can be? Like a doctor that
weakest
looks at
doctor.
people's
Probably
toes?
ortho. Ortho
Yeah,
usually
well.
the dumbest doctor.
wants to know if the vaxxed have AIDS, are they contagious?
Well, I think we need to back up a little bit. First of all, these are not vaccines. And what we're seeing is the use of the term VAIDS and AIDS.
What is
VAIDS and AIDS?
Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, a big umbrella term for simply you're having a degradation of your immune system.
Okay, stop.
Erode your immune function.
Are they saying that it's a version of AIDS? Hold on, go back. I'm a little high. Maybe I'm too high for this. Go back.
Person, God damn it.
They're not vaccines. And what we're seeing is the use of the term VAIDS.
It's liquid AIDS,
which is a acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, a big umbrella term for simply.
Okay, it's not an umbrella term. It's very specific.
These shots.
Person,
it's very specific.
Your Indian heritage. Your Indian heritage. You're naturally a doctor, so you should know this. All right, I'm going to make you the medical expert. Person. Is this bitch insane?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
Or just making shit up. Is she just shameless?
Yeah. I'm sure she has a line of supplements. Let's let it play. I guess.
Erode your immune function. It's plain and simple. What we're seeing play out is the damage from these shots. So don't take any more.
Yeah. AIDS. This was the virus that attacks the immune system, and now we have a bioweapon that is attacking the immune system. So it is a comparison.
Is AIDS a bioweapon?
Necessarily an official AIDS diagnosis.
No,
so
not at all.
Just to clear that up. Lisa. All right, so for those of you that have been paying attention, it'll come as no surprise to you. I have a warning for you. Inflation and tax hikes are Biden's only way out of this.
Well, this has been condensed. Like, there was a bunch of other shit in between that we've cut out. This is just condensed.
Sure. All right, so let it go. Now Stu's on to the grift. He's a shark.
If you have 50
He's right
grand
into
or
the
more
grift.
in your IRA, in your 401k, or in your savings, your money's at risk. But you can learn how you can protect it better with physical gold and silver. Call 855-1372 to get your free gold IRA kit. That's right. Call 8.
Is that Mr. Vickers' phone number? What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
You want some gold? Call the number. You'll get some gold.
Clearly, if it's like the South Park episode. If you,
will give you up to
inject liquid cash into your bloodstream, you get cured of AIDS.
Silver with a qualified account. Goldco has helped thousands of Americans protect their retirement against inflation and tax hikes. They're my friends. I trust them. So don't wait. Call them right now over at Goldco.
I'm sure they are.
855-647-1372.
Good friends.
Call them right now.
Good friends is Stu. Going to give you some gold in the mail.
I wonder if the gentleman with the hat is the good friend or not. I don't know.
After this, we have to go look at the Vax police. I don't care whatever planned. We got to look at the
Vax. What after this?
The Vax police. We got to look at
that. All right. I'll look it up after this.
Yeah.
More than 4 years.
I got to watch the Vax police, the live Vax police cam.
All right. Now this segment is insane, but this segment has the fucking driver's license. I forgot to edit it out. We'll let the guy say the first sentence, and after that basically gives you the gist of what he's going to talk about.
All right.
Anomaly in U.S. politics.
Listen, it is called Scuffed
in America
for a
completely
reason.
takes over and
yes, this is quite Scuffed.
And disarming the public, of course. We still hear about Sandy Hook. It's been a decade. Ever since the shooting at Stoneman Douglas High School in Florida, we've had that obnoxious loser David Hogg shoved in our face time and time again. But the 2017 Vegas shooting,
obnoxious loser.
Talk about it. Why?
Harsh words.
Even though it was the most deadly shooting in American history, the FBI just basically said, "We give up. We can't find a motive for the shooting." The end. Patrick Howley is here with us now. He says that he's discovered the real truth and has documented.
It was because the sushi was not conked.
Can we just skip past where they show the license?
Yeah, I'm going to skip past that.
Oh,
I think.
Because this is some theory. This is some fucking theory. I love this part. I'm remembering it now.
But here's the thing. You hear the first 2 sentences and then you don't that's it. That's the whole theory. It's just like a
with never before seen information about the Vegas shooting. Patrick, welcome.
Thank you, Stu. It is good to be here. And finally, it looks as though there is a document, and I have obtained this document. It is 50 pages. It is called All Source Assessment Attack on the Route 91 Country Music Festival, October 1st.
Look at that document. Some pause.
Yeah, it's like
Pause.
he's trying to frame it like this is like a serious government document of some kind. It's just something someone made in Word. Like I could have made this raw.
We've made shit like this.
Yeah, we have made shit like
we
this.
have. And it's not even centered. The formatting is all weird.
Yeah, like this is bullshit. This is bullshit.
Look, you can see it's still the editor. Look, it's got the underlining corrections.
It does.
It's still in Microsoft Word.
What the fuck? Oh,
they fucked up.
Come on, Stu. Come on, Stu. Come on.
At least save it open it in the,
Fuck. Make it a
open
PDF.
it in Word. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Was compiled for the former National Security Council official Rich Higgins, who served at the beginning of the Trump administration, acting directly under President Donald Trump. This is a report that completely debunks the single shooter narrative of Stephen Paddock, and it shows with a massive amount of evidence that there is what they want to pinpoint as ISIS involvement, Antifa involvement, and also it appears FBI foreknowledge of what went on during the Las Vegas attack. And so I am just going to read some of this stuff from the source material. It says, quote, the report fuses.
Okay, so now I need to skip a bit. This should be good
For the public to show ISIS, to show Antifa operating.
ISIS and Antifa have teamed up.
That even though Stephen
operating out of Australia, by the way,
to program a Manchurian, to program a Manchurian candidate to become a shooter in Vegas.
Well, no. What it was, I think we might have skipped the part, but what it was there was an Antifa ISIS hit squad that were gonna buy the weapons from the guy, and then they decided to just kill everyone for some reason, and then they shot him in the head. That's it's just insane. It's bullshit.
At least come up with a more compelling story like Alex Jones.
Report shows that he did not actually commit suicide. He was executed, and there were other
look at the image. I mean, can you even tell what's going on in that?
Go and launch
I think they just blurred.
Yeah, it's just like some random thing that they just blurred.
Why show it?
On the Capitol steps on January 6th with
that was like in the Rittenhouse trial.
People present, but they can't find this. This is a complete cover-up. This is a total lie. This was probably perpetuated by the FBI, just like that event was on January 6th, or like the Gretchen Whitmer kidnapping plot, or any of these other things. This is a Fed setup. This was perpetrated by our government. There's no question about it.
I thought it was Australia. I thought it was in Sydney.
Monitoring Antifa operative engagements with Islamic State and Al-Qaeda personnel in Germany, that the FBI has discovered a level of chatter between left-wing revolutionary groups and Islamic terrorist groups. And it turns out this Brian Hodge guy was in Berlin, Paris, London, and back to Berlin almost immediately before the attack in Las Vegas, just a matter of days before the attack. So the FBI knew all about this. This was something that, if you...
But by the way, this Patrick Howley fellow actually has a cozy check.
Yeah, of course.
Did
that make any sense to you? We have Sydney, Antifa, and ISIS, and the federal government are all plotting together to shoot random people in Vegas.
How come Nick Fuentes isn't talking about this?
I know.
I don't know.
Why wouldn't he cover
Robinson's documentary, Route 91, if you look at some of the other information that's emerging, and we're going to stay on this story, you see video evidence that clearly shows that there were multiple shooters and also multiple shooting locations, not to mention the fact that you have the Saudi connection. You have the
where's this Sabruta film?
The Saudi Crown Prince bin Salman may have been staying just a couple floors above Stephen Paddock.
Now it's the Saudis.
In property that was owned by Bill Gates and also a
Bill Gates?
No! wait.
Bill Gates. Just let it go. Bill Gates and people.
Who was arrested for corruption in Saudi Arabia shortly after this. President Trump.
You would think Antifa and ISIS wouldn't like each other.
Saudi Arabia immediately after the Las Vegas shooting.
You've
got ISIS, you've got Antifa, and then you've got the Saudi connection and the FBI having foreknowledge. You definitely see that this.
So it was the Saudis. It was Antifa. It was ISIS.
It was
It
Bill
was
Gates.
the FBI and Bill
Gates.
Gates. Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen. The
And
New
something
World
about-
Order strikes.
Yeah, and something about Berlin. There was something
And
about
the
Berlin.
Germans,
Yeah,
those filthy crowds, of course.
Yeah.
This was an intelligence operation that certainly was not what they presented it. Just an old white man went crazy and started shooting people.
The FBI is a terrorist organization. This is exclusively posted at
Hecking based from Stu.
Clearly.
nationaljournal.com, as well as in Patrick's socials all over the place.
I mean, I agree
Patrick
with him
reports,
there.
and I'm sure that because it's out there, of course, the mainstream media will grab a hold of this, and this will become, publicly distributed.
Yeah, I'm
all
sure.
over. It should be the.
I'm
top
sure
story
anybody
on
can
every
follow the
major
narrative
news
that
broadcast outlet and
Yeah.
alternative media source out there. We're not going to hold our breath. Patrick Hawley, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Stu.
Mark your calendars. On April 1st in Brandon, Florida, the biggest rally of 2022 begins. Stand up to tyranny, stand up to mandates, featuring the biggest names in MAGA. Purchase tickets at
Wait, go
The
back.
biggest names in MAGA.
I want
Oh,
to see the biggest
fuck.
names in back. I've never seen any of those people. Oh,
No, I've
In
never
Florida, the biggest rally of 2022 begins. Stand up to tyranny, stand up to mandates, featuring
All right.
human rights attorney. I've never heard of any.
the biggest.
I've never heard.
Biden's
Hunter
laptop.
Biden's
Lift up whistleblower.
What the fuck?
Mary Toko, national healthcare expert.
Why is there a bunch of doctors at a MAGA?
I don't know. So
Names in
probably
MAGA. Purchase
anti-vaxxer.
tickets at letsgobrandonrally.org. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and in Florida. 2020 Saturday, Sunday, and Monday at the Sheraton Tampa Brandon Hotel.
All right, so what makes this U.S. trucker convoy so dangerous to the deep state, to the cabal, to the tyrannical Bolsheviks,
Look, it's
is that
vaccine
it is
police
organic.
again.
You heard Suzanne, several of these different smaller convoys now coming together and meeting to make one big grassroots convoy.
We all know what
I
happened to
remember
the
this-
convoy.
That is true.
Yeah, this was-
So
this
if you
was-
want
Ralph took pictures of
is
everybody's
the
license
Daily
plate.
Mojo best
Wait, look at this.
for
Wait.
themselves. You bet they will. Christopher Key is not doing that. The vaccine police is all over the place. More
Vaccine
from Christopher Key
police.
right now.
We gotta watch this. We gotta watch the
Yeah.
vaccine police.
We will find the vaccine police. But look at this gentleman with the clown world shirt. What the fuck?
Some of you may
Well,
know this,
yeah.
some of you may have already seen this, but broadcasting live, something very exciting that we're doing here now is the Daily Mojo. Best way to start your day off. There he is right there. Brad Stagg is joining us from the Daily Mojo studios. And every morning, people get to start their day off with something a little. It's not the Stu Peters show. It's not the Dr. Jane Ruby show. It's something completely different. All kinds of different personalities now on this network, and really excited to have you. What do you have coming up tomorrow on the Daily Mojo?
More audio deliciousness. David G., our director of global security, a former firefighter and Navy SEAL, always adds an interesting flavor to the Daily Mojo. And Cesar Ibarra from.
Why does a radio station have a director of like global security?
Who knows, man?
What kind of radio station
He's
is
the
this?
director of the parking
Freedom Works
lot.
will be here as well. And we'll try to make sense of the day's events and try to have some fun at the same
We
time.
have a
because,
request to hear
news
Stu
without some
rapping.
fun really,
You gonna do that?
Yeah,
now?
absolutely.
I wanted to look at the vaccine watch, but you know what? We could do Stu. I mean, this is about Stu, so we should do Stu
laughing?
rapping.
Oh, rapping. Oh, yes. I can find one of them.
Way to start your day.
You wanna
Brad
watch-
Staggs, the Daily
you wanna
Mojo.
watch
Visit
Stu
when he
was a
mojo.com on our
gangster?
Rumble channel and also at Mojo
Before he was
We'll see you tomorrow, Brad.
Tucker
Thanks.
Carlson clone.
All right, so there you have it. Roar Nation is exploding the Daily Mojo every single morning. You can find it at stupeters.com along with the Dr. Jane Ruby Show. Here, the Stu
Do you
Peters
think
Show,
Stu makes a lot of
Shots
money
Fired with the Animal
doing
Rain,
that?
the Richard Leonard Show. Soon, Z Media will be bringing
I
Maria
think
Z.
Stu makes a lot of money.
He probably does, to be honest with you. He probably has. Like,
He only needs
I
like
don't know, how many
20 suckers, right? 20 suckers that buy gold in the mail.
Yeah, I mean, how many grifts does he have going? At
A
once,
lot.
you know?
Or maybe he's got, maybe he's got to sell like 3 boxes of his supplement.
Well, if you have like 20 small grifts going on at the
Yeah.
same time, you might make a lot from them. You know,
Because, they put like chalk
From
in those supplements.
Down
I
Under,
mean, there's
reporting
nothing.
live from Australia, all of those truths. It's all brought to you, of course, by Cortez Wealth Management. Again, Cortez Wealth Management. Carlos Cortez, a Jesus-following, God-fearing family man who loves this constitutional republic. Do business.
He's gonna sell
with
you
somebody
gold
who's
and
like-minded.
silver.
Your financial future.
wait, what the fuck is that? I thought, isn't this the outro? And he's just like shilling some random fucking person.
Yeah, well, he's always chill. I mean, he's always
in the hands of these communists. Go to AmericaFirstRetirementPlan.com right now. Again, AmericaFirstRetirementPlan.com until tomorrow.
A retirement plan.
Here's what's down to it. Here's to any way you can get to it. Here's to those that don't do it. May they be dragged to it, tied to it, or forced to it. And here's to us who do it, because we're the ones that's used to it. Remember to fly low and avoid the radar. Listen, one day they're going to come for the car, and when they do, save the radio!
All right, let's show
enough of that.
Stu's illustrious rapping career.
All right, hang on. I need to.
When he
change
wanted
it,
to
so
be
give
like
me
Post Malone, I'm guessing is what he was.
All right,
saying.
give me a second. I need to stop streaming. And then get
All
it
right,
up.
it's just me now.
You can entertain the chat. Which video do we want to watch? Do we want to watch the I Never Made It official video or the Long Road explicit leaked official version?
We could do the explicit version. Why not?
I don't even know if this is a video or not.
What do you mean you don't?
Oh, it is it. Okay, it is a video. Okay, hang on. Give me a moment. I need.
You
to
better
see
know.
I wasn't expecting to have to get my browser. Fuck. This is scuffed.
It is scuffed.
I hope the one person in chat is still entertained.
I think they are. I mean, I could play something. You want me to play something?
No, yeah, let's just take a second here. Just need to
hurry the hell up.
Okay, wait, is this audio? Yeah, it is. Okay, I wanted to make sure the audio is. All right, one second. Oh, shit.
Taking your time. Wish I had some funny. Oh, let's see. I'll look.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we're good. Just join. You ready?
Yes. I'm ready.
Look at them. They all seem so happy. It's miserable out here. It's dirty. How can they be happy?
Yeah, Stu. Stu knows
Are
the
they?
truth. He knows it. I'm happy.
Stu's from the
Millions
mean
of them might
streets.
feel all alone.
Yeah.
How can the pimps and the pushers and the
Pimps
snakes,
and the pushers, man.
how can they be rewarded? How can they be provided the tools to create this filth, this garbage? To penetrate these young, impressionable minds and ears? Makes me question faith. Some nights I go to bed and go to bed alone.
Wait, isn't this stolen from Eminem? Does he have a fucking music video
This
where he
is
has
shot
this
for
fucking
shot.
shit going?
This is shot for shot. Go ahead, keep going.
Like, what the fuck? What a
Enjoying
shameless grifter.
I'm enjoying.
Your lavish and rich lifestyles, you can keep
I'm
'em.
complete Stu crew, man.
You can have them.
Oh no, Stu is
Right here.
based.
Doing my part to clean it up.
He's doing his
My
part.
part to
I mean, let's be honest. Stu should be the leader of America First. He thinks he's black. He's way more based than Nick is. I mean, come on.
get it back. Stay with me.
He is way more big.
It's gonna be a long road. It's gonna be a long road.
This always makes me uncomfortable. It's so great.
I'm that kid, got a sickness, man. Small house, big world, small pad, big shop. Time to go to work as a businessman. You damn right they gon' call me the black sheep. Big beats, big sales, big dreams come true, and I never suck dick and ass in the back. You right, I never.
Okay, he's disqualified. He just said he's never sucked dick before. So
Hold
he's
on, my thing
disqualified.
broke. Hold on, my thing broke. You've been
It
disconnected.
broke? No!
Gotta go back.
You just said he didn't suck dick, so he can't be the leader of America.
It says I've been
First,
disconnected.
unfortunately.
Is Discord freaking out?
I mean, I can still hear you, so I don't think so.
Weird.
Should I try read?
Yeah, can you reshare?
Yeah.
Something weird happened. It was getting good. Okay, there we go.
When did it fuck up? Like 30 seconds ago?
No, it's fine. Just keep it going. Because it was playing and then it wasn't. It's weird.
All right.
I don't know.
Dog tag, big strap.
So this is still.
Does it sound like
this was
unusually loud for some fucking reason?
Yeah, it does sound
so
really loud. So this was Stu's
on,
first grift, right? This is before Stu's bounty hunter grift?
That we found, yes. I believe this was the very first grift. And then he was the bounty hunter, which there really isn't much of. There's an article about how he got 2 people killed because he sent them to get someone. I don't know. It was weird. But it wasn't, he didn't do anything wrong necessarily. He just, I don't know.
Dark in the basement, feel the track, sit back, get wasted. So hungry for the shit I can taste it. Then I rock the club at the top of my lungs, cock in hand, microphone begging me to stop that nonsense, man. Can't do it, gotta feed the addiction. I'ma ride till I ignite from the friction. There's no room when I rock, move around, homeboy, you got a room at the top. Remember when I was telling them I was gonna be this ridiculous chaser of dreams, that I was gonna never give up and I had to be dead for my people be starving again. Look at them now when I come in the room and I'm still talking about making it.
Makes me uncomfortable.
Still moving, I'm still on the grind, I'm telling you, baby.
What's that?
I said it makes me uncomfortable. It's so cringe.
It's well, I mean, honestly, this is way better than Beardson's rap. Let's be honest. Like Beardson's shit compared to Stu.
Well, that's true.
And Baked too. Like he blows Baked out of the water.
What is it with Wiggers and wanting to be America first?
What's that?
I said, what is this with Wiggers and Wiggers and rap in America first? I'm noticing a pattern.
I don't know. It's like I don't know. Maybe it's just all these like young white Mexican child that have like inferiority complexes that want to be black. I don't know.
It's weird, man.
Do you think Stu just hired all those black guys?
Let's compare this to Ralph's musical talents. Do you have that video?
Which one?
This one. Hold on. I'll send it to you.
Oh, I do, but I damn it, Parasite. I can't just have all this shit like ready to go. We'll play the Ralph one after this.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm overwhelmed.
This is so scuffed.
I can send it to you right now. I have it.
No, I have it, but I need to. I can't
upload them. You can't share the media.
Well, I can't have the browser up and VLC up at the same time. Come on.
All right.
You never came out your shell. You bitched up easy to sell drugs to an addict. So hell, I'm bringing them crack. Mixtape hit like a ton of bricks. Moves in the street like guns and clips. Bang in the hood like Bloods and Crips. Ain't all looking like radio, TV to CD, promos and freebies. They see me, interviews, covers of magazines in my beanie. I'm everywhere and you hate it. You love it.
All right, that's enough. I can't.
Are you tapping out, person?
I'm tapping.
You're tapping out.
I'm
all right. Hang on. Let me get that.
I'm
clip
tapping
of
it.
Ralph.
I'm tapping it.
Let me get the Ralph clip. Hang on.
It's too much.
The Rockstar Ralph clip, right?
It's a Rockstar Ralph. Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on. One moment. This will be quick. So then we
Let's
can
see. What do I have?
Oh fuck.
We should have prepared for
lower them.
But you know.
Well, you're like, Squire, I want to do a show, Squire. I'm like, Percival, okay, well, what's the plan for the show? Well, I just want to do a show.
We'll show off.
Like, God damn it, Percival.
I love this, but I love this shop picture of Ralph as Robotnik.
Oh yeah, that was keynote as fuck. I love that picture.
So we're gonna keep that in.
I don't know. I hope Ralph decides to accept the Keen deal because fuck.
I also have
can't see the
those.
fight
I have
now.
those cringe clips of flamenco that I want to play too. I can play them, but all right, go ahead.
Is it the one that the Fagmanco clip?
Yeah, if you're ready for real cringe, I don't know.
I
That
can
would scare
download
away
that.
the one viewer.
I mean that's I mean this is the Chameleon show, Persa. You know. If we want to do the shit on Fagmanco's show, that's gonna be a separate one.
All right, play Ralph's musical
Ready?
talents. Yeah.
All right.
See, I think Ralph is way better than anything Stu ever made. I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know.
You don't think
It's
Ralph is
though.
rockstar
Ralph is a
material?
force of nature. Ralph is a force of nature, person. You can't tame him. He's the wild animal. He's the wild man.
I love that clip. Play
He's
it one
the
more time and we'll move on.
He's the, all right. All right.
I just want to now complete the whole song. We could put the Xander, it's not true noises to
Yeah, that'd be
to
pretty
different
good,
part.
actually.
Yeah, we could take different parts of Ralph and kind of stitch them together into a song. We got to do that.
So should
I've
we
just
move
had
on
an
to
idea.
Franssen? Should
If
we
you
move on
want to
Franssen?
move on to Franson, do we want to show
No, we-
Stu as a bounty hunter?
I can try to find a bounty hunter. I can fucking hang on. See now you hang on. I need to stop the stream real quick and then I can find one.
Yeah, I can vamp
Stu
for a second.
Peters bounty hunter.
You know, because the Stu bounty hunter stuff with the dog and the in the seat with him in the front, he's searching for
All right,
people
do we want to hear Stu talking about guns and gangs?
Guns and gangs. Let's do it.
Or
That
do we
sounds
want Stu Peters POV? What is this?
No, we don't want to do PO. I want to see Stu.
No, it shows him and he's
Is he hunting? Is he hunting people?
Yes, he's hunting people.
All right, maybe what you want to watch it. Does chat want to watch Stu hunting people, or does chat want to watch Stu talking about guns and gangs?
I'd say make a poll, but there's probably like one person in the chat.
Well, there's like two people. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, there's two. Okay.
there's two people. They're very special people in my heart that they've actually stayed and watched. it.
Well, there's probably at least one artist that just doesn't talk to people on the internet at all.
Yeah.
He's watching
The
it,
things that
so.
sucks is there's this delay, but whatever. So we'll wait for that. I'll watch Stu hunting people. That's my vote. But we'll see what we got here.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I do know what.
We're fucking broadcasting to the void.
I don't know. This might be the next hot thing. You know, it'll pick up. There'll be like 100 people watching.
Well, yeah,
next
if
week.
we do it every Saturday, maybe. Probably not, but we could try.
We'll have to
Yeah.
find random artists to have as guests. You know.
Yeah. Really, I just wanted to see if I could go OBS to work with everything I wanted to, and it looks like it is. Very happy. Uh-oh, it's just me and you now. Did you find? So, let's go with hunting people. Chad is saying hunting people.
All right.
Here we go.
All right. You have it up?
Yes.
All right. Let's go. They're like, no.
My team and I go into meth
Sure.
houses and crack houses on a regular basis, not as customers, but to secure liability.
Yeah,
for
sure,
bad.
Stu.
Well, yeah,
That's
all right,
bullshit.
Stu. We know you're not. You're the top customer.
You know you like a little candy.
companies and hook people up on felony
Little
warrants for
powder
crimes.
candy.
Well, look at this logo in the background. It's the U.S. Apprehension Agent Arrest Team Bail Enforcement Investigations, and it has like the presidential seal in the middle.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is this?
Well, it's arrestteam.us. That's where it's at.
A lot of these people are armed, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they're armed with the stereotypical gun or knife that every bad guy is pictured with. But there's weapons of opportunity all over the place, and
They're
you never
armed
know
with
what
coke.
somebody might grab and use against you because they don't want to go to jail.
Hey, can you put the hammer down?
Oh, yes, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay.
They're gonna they have the vax needle in their arm, and they're gonna fucking vax you as soon as they get to you.
Okay. What's your name?
My name's Todd.
Okay. What's her name?
Emily.
What?
Emily.
I need to talk to Emily.
Okay. How are you doing today?
Not too bad.
What the fuck is going on?
Your name is Emily? What's your real name?
What?
Everybody lies. Nobody tells the truth. Nobody has a warrant.
What?
They have no idea why we're there.
What the fuck is this?
Just keep going.
What are you talking about?
I'm
not
confused,
that person. There
sorry.
must be some sort of a mistake. My lawyer was just handling that, etc., etc. The list goes on. But it's up to my team and I to pursue the truth.
Do you have ID? What's your real name? Don't get another charge.
Stu knows.
Get out here, you're under arrest. Now, put your hands behind your back.
She's gonna run, Stu.
Put your hand behind your back.
She's gonna run, Stu.
It's not uncommon, and in most circumstances, my team is greatly outnumbered. We don't have the luxury of a radio where we're able to contact statewide law enforcement at the push of a button. It's
Why
just
is
us.
that?
Our head's always on a swivel, and we always have to expect shit to hit the fan at any given second.
Where is she?
Shit, he's coming in my house.
Where is she?
Shit.
What's going on, Stu? Who are all these people? You're gonna cuff her in front of all these people?
It's not just my team and the alleged shitbag whose safety is a priority. Oftentimes,
The alleged shitbag. That's a great line. The alleged shitbag. This is so insane. Like,
This
holy
is great.
fuck.
we're approaching people to apprehend them in public places, and if something goes wrong, there's the potential for an innocent civilian to be in harm's way. We have to
Is he in a McDonald's? What is this?
control the situation.
Stand up for me, my man. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hand behind your back.
They are.
See, he needs to learn from Baked Alaska and just mace him first. Then you can just cuff him, and it's easy.
It's never a convenient time to go to jail, so people will fight it. They'll run, they'll hide, they'll fight, they'll flee, they'll barricade themselves, and we're forced to make split-second decisions for our safety. If somebody could potentially be armed and they barricaded themselves, potentially with a weapon behind a closed door, we have to get eyes on them as quickly as possible.
Open the door! Open the door! Open the door!
Get him, Stu.
Get out here! Get out here! Right now! Put your hands up! Damn!
On the ground, Jeffrey.
What the hell?
Now.
Damn, dude.
We work with law enforcement on a regular basis, all throughout the state of Minnesota and about the country, and we're very thankful.
You know what? You know what'd be amazing? I just had the greatest idea. There needs to be an IP2 streamer that's also a bounty hunter.
I don't understand why that's not a thing already.
That would be amazing.
You'd think
And you
maybe
get the
with Andy
TTS.
Dick on there now, they'll get like Dog the Bounty Hunter. But
No, now we need that. And then there's the TTS that's just blaring like N-word this, F-word that, while the person's getting arrested by the bounty hunter. That would be so keto. That would be fucking amazing.
For the relationships that we've forged.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks again. I'm sure we'll run into each other
Well, the
again.
TTS is like trying to warn the criminal.
Show me your hands. Don't do anything stupid.
Like, run.
Turn around from behind your back.
Stu is a bounty hunter.
Just turn around first.
The TTS is going to get them shot.
Yeah.
You know,
TTS, like-
just warning them. You just hear the Keemstar dono, and then the fucking guy
Aim
comes
at
on
3
with the
o'clock.
gun. It'll actually be aim, except
Yeah.
someone will actually get shot.
Or it'll be like
Hey, man, keep your
Cyrus.
hands where I can see 'em. I said come outside. What's your name?
James?
James, turn around. Up against the wall.
Uh-oh, Jane.
Don't move. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
What's your name? Rhino. Rhino, put that down. Put your hands behind your back.
The Rhino put that machine gun
away
down.
Just set it down. Just down. Set it down on the ground.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this is a great place to arrest him, Stu.
Everybody's going to get themselves out of going to jail. Like somehow this situation has become negotiable. I was just going to turn myself in, or wait, hold on, I misunderstood. I just got back into town. Listen, I'm not the judge. I'm not an empathetic jury of your peers. Shut your mouth and take what's coming to you, dude. Let's handle business and get these bullshits done. We've got to get people into custody.
I'm
and get
Stu
the situation
Peters,
under
man.
Control as smoothly and as quickly as possible.
Stu Peters, get the fuck on the ground.
Get on the ground now. Do it.
I just got back in town.
I know, I watched you. Just put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
I was gonna turn my.
You notice Stu here has a very, very strong, like, Minnesota accent.
He does.
All of a sudden, but he this is part of the persona of Bounty Hunter Stu, is this Minnesota accent. Because he doesn't have it in any other persona.
Well, he's a chameleon person. He's a chameleon. Like, he probably can do like 100 different voices.
Yeah, the only thing he can't change is his skin color. It's just interesting. You think he'd try?
Well, you know, I mean,
he did look awfully. He does look awfully tan in those rapper ones. All right, keep it going.
Yeah.
I want to see Stu.
What are you doing, man? Turn around. What's wrong with you?
Oh my God!
Keep your hands in the air and walk
Some
back
random,
towards me.
some random
Turn around,
person.
face away from me. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming.
Is that their attack dog? What is?
I don't know. Is that a child on the
Keep
swing?
coming. Down on your knees right there.
People find all kinds of unique places to hide. We've seen people fit into places where people just don't fit. In dry.
Because that looked like it was from something else. We'll have to see if we can find those arrest videos somewhere.
Yeah,
we'll have to check for that.
I don't know.
Like, that would be a treasure trove. I just want to see, like.
So far, my favorite one is the guy that just goes, "Oh my God, what did I do?"
Under fish tanks, in trunks of cars parked in the garage, behind appliances, behind furnaces, in crawl spaces, attics under blown-in insulations, on fire escapes, trying to get up onto rooftops, scaling themselves, hanging onto the edge of a roof. And that can be really dangerous because the people who are hiding know exactly where we are the whole time, and we don't know where they are until the very last minute.
Walk out straight to my partner, hands in the air.
Keep coming back. Up against the door. Now. Now.
In this particular situation, I'm dealing with a female, which doesn't make her any less of a threat.
Don't resist me.
I'm not resistant at all.
Don't pull away.
I'm not.
As you can see by the band on her arm, she just got done shooting up heroin, which makes her incredibly unpredictable. And even though she's professing she's not, she's definitely pulling away from you while I'm trying to detain her.
Can you place your hands on top of the car for me? What's your name? Sir, what's your name? What is your name?
Well, can you first tell me why?
Who the fuck are you? Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to detain you for my safety and yours.
I had nothing on me. Can you explain to my fiance?
Put your hand behind your back and don't move it.
This poor guy is some random dude on the street. Stu's arresting him.
Out of the car, passenger! Out of the car! No, I do not want you to reach anywhere.
What's your name?
Passenger, put your hands on top of your head. On top of your head now. Turn around and back up to my partner. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Stop.
Where is this? Where is this accent during your rapping
Say,
career?
I under arrest, man.
Can I at least say goodbye to my wife?
Yeah, just hold on. Let me just put you in handcuffs here quick.
Yo. Man, that sucks.
What the fuck? That guy seemed awfully calm.
Break down that door? What the fuck was that? We need to go back a second. What's that? I think he kicked the door.
Come down those stairs with your hands up, now. Come down. Let me see your hands. On the ground. Lay on your face. Put your hands behind your back.
Ma, I love you too.
Mom. I love you, Mom.
I love you.
If you have a warrant, we're going to hook you up. Whether you're white, black, Hispanic, Latino, gay, straight, Republican, Democrat, leftist, right-wing conservative, Marxist, socialist, Buddhist, Christian, Muslim, or otherwise. I'm Stu the Bounty Hunter telling you don't run on your bail, because if you do, you'll just go to jail. Tired.
Wow. That was amazing.
Well, yeah. It's 3 different people. It's like 3 completely different people.
And there's probably more.
I never noticed that the accent got so strong in the Bounty Hunter persona.
All right. So, shall we move on to...
Let's move on to Branson. Yes.
Stephen Summerstone. Which one do you want to start with first? Or should we just give the brief rundown of all these grifts?
Let's give a brief rundown.
All right. So he's been... I believe the first grift was he was a musician that traveled the world, like especially in China and Asia.
Yeah.
He's like this weird white grifter.
This weird meth addicted white rock star in China.
Sadly, we couldn't find any videos of it. We just found this weird article from like China Daily or some shit.
Yeah, we did.
That talked about it. That was just really weird. But then he had the
counselor,
Summerstone.
Yeah, Stephen Summerstone, the online counselor and
yes,
life advice coach, and that's what we're going to be watching.
So he first was Freedom Words. That was his first script.
Yes,
and then
Freedom.
he became whatever the fuck this other one.
Summerstone.
The Nurturing Truth.
The Nurturing Truth of Stephen Summerstone. And it's just completely unhinged new age garbage that we couldn't even dissect, really. We just have to play it.
Yeah. So should we start with the first one?
The My Cousin Video. My Cousin Vinny analysis.
You want to watch? Okay, so he also does the movie Bob movie review.
Well, this is like this is getting into the mind of Franssen. I don't know. Probably no one even knows who Franssen is.
I mean, do we have a clip of just Franssen just being weird?
Franssen?
I know there's like a bunch of those clips where he's just fucking unhinged as fuck. But he's basically a streamer on Cozy who does like the hoedown or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
But he's like very antithetical of what a groiper is, because he promotes having a family. He promotes, having sex with women. He promotes, raising children. It's very odd that he's a member of Cozy. And he also recently got into a spat with notorious white nationalist Andrew Anglin, who's also a good friend of Nicholas Fuentes.
Yeah.
Where he was insulted by how Anglin was calling, I forget what exactly Anglin said to him, but basically Anglin was like, why do you want to have sex with women that have families?
This strange looking cat is Steve Franssen. For anybody who doesn't know what Steve looks like, I'm putting a picture up, Squire. It's okay.
You know what? Oh fuck. We should I was gonna say we should do the talking with children clip first.
You want to do that? That's super creepy, but you should play it. Yeah.
It actually has him in it. Hang on, okay, so this is Freedom Words. This is the first script.
Hi, you are watching Freedom Words, an online show dedicated to spreading philosophy and freedom throughout the world. I'm Stephen Summerstone. I'm the host of this darn show, and today I'm going to be talking about how to talk to children. Number 1.
Whoa! This is it. This is crazy. I feel like DJ Axel is going to show up in the fucking audience.
I know. As soon as someone talks about talking to children, Axel just shows up. And
it's just
like, where are the children? I want to rape them. All right, let's go back.
Adult is humongous. Child is small. child is small. Okay, so
Oh my
you
God.
might be 2 to 3
What?
child. So you need to
Look how
use
methed
your
out he
gentle
looks,
voice.
too.
If I use my inside booming voice, that I'm gonna scare children. So
Is this what like Augie and that Michael Alberto kid are gonna look like in like 5 years?
I don't know.
Like fuck. This is
I
fuck.
try
with
not
you.
to use that voice. I try to use my gentle
He's escaped the camp.
This is a way of showing.
What's going on with his shoulders? Look, it looks like one shoulder's sloping down.
Yeah, he's got no shoulder.
What
Just keep
the
him playing.
fuck?
He's a literal reptile
They
person.
really appreciate that. They really like that. Gentleness in general is just a very good thing to practice, keeping in mind that you are humongous and the child is small. So the next thing under this subheading, you are
What?
the child is small, is if the kid doesn't know you, you need to use more calm body language. Kids are.
Whoa! What? God damn it! God damn it!
This is like how to groom a child. We're literally streaming how to groom a child.
I don't
Squire,
know.
This is
I
too
don't think we should
uncomfortable.
keep watching.
No,
I can't.
We're moving
I can't.
on.
We need.
This is how
we're
to groom a
moving
child.
on. This is disturbing. All right. Well, I mean, maybe we'll send this to Axel. He might actually get some use out of it.
No, we don't want to send this to Agnes. So now we're going to watch a movie review from Franssen, and which doesn't make. I see, like, you want to just watch the Goofy movie one, because this one doesn't make any. This one doesn't even make any sense.
I mean, we can watch the Goofy movie one.
Yeah.
All right. Watch the Goofy.
I'm hoping people in the audience have seen the Goofy movie.
Probably. I mean, I don't know. If
You
you're
don't
like
think so?
in your like, if you're in your late 20s, 30s plus, you've probably seen the Goofy. I doubt Zoomers have seen the Goofy.
Squire, you have a fan in chat.
Oh fuck! Who is it?
Let's see. M104.
I have no idea who that is.
Maybe it's Bubbles. We know Bubbles.
There was a film that was very popular when I was a child, 4th, 5th grade. I watched it a bunch. My friend.
Oh, by the way, fun fact: this where these videos came from. That channel mysteriously disappeared.
Yeah,
like 2
but
days
we already
ago.
archived all the videos. Too
Yes,
late, Franssen.
yes.
Too late.
Yes,
We got them all.
Yes, I'm sorry, friends.
And it's
but,
too late
know,
for you, Gator. Who's he's our guest host in the top corner. We got all your shit, too, Gator. One day.
Maybe next week.
Maybe
and
next
I
week.
would go to the video store and
I don't
get
know.
the
That's like
tape
torturing.
and just watch it like twice. We also really watched Mighty Ducks, so maybe I'll revisit Mighty Ducks, and we watched that one a lot too, and maybe I'll revisit that and just see like what's up with that one as well. But this movie, a Goofy movie, it was a Disney movie. It's called A Goofy Movie, and it's Goofy and Max. Max wants to go to the Powerline concert.
It's a Goofy movie.
Goofy is a fuddy-duddy and awkward and just like in his own head and bumbling. And they go through a series of misadventures and they make it to the Powerline concert, and Max is like, boom, there with.
I was gonna say, this is already like the most driest summary of a movie I've ever heard in my entire life. I just want to say that. But it's so weird because then it just goes off the rails. Like just wait.
Powerline, and it's baller, and then he gets the girl and everything's awesome. This doesn't sit well with me.
Yes, that's Gator in the top left corner.
Now that I look back on it, I think this was like a really toxic film for me to take in.
What? How is the Goofy movie toxic? What the
It's a
fuck?
toxic film.
It's the fucking Goofy. It's Goofy.
No, we
It's
don't.
fucking
We don't watch
Goofy,
Funky
for
Biz.
fuck's
We were Dymo fans, but Dymo is dying. He's dying right now.
I was never a Dymo fan. He's fucking washed.
I was a
really did
Dymo
take it
fan.
in
I love Dymo,
because I really
but he's really
identify
not been putting out the
with
content lately.
Max, the
at
main.
this point.
No, he's fucking washed. Dymo's washed. They're
Hey,
all
go
washed.
watch it.
character. And Goofy.
He can still come back.
Watch, he's gonna do like a 40-minute video about me saying he's washed. You watch.
We can only
I
hope.
identified my father with
Maybe it'll
Goofy.
inspire.
Goofy in this film is a really self-absorbed dude. Like,
I mean, do you want to get the Dymo on? We can get the Dymo on. Hang on 1 second, person. Hang on.
Where is it?
Hello, Perseperu. This is the Dymo.
Are you gonna put it? Come on with the Squire mask and put a fucking eye patch on it. You can be
We are going to watch the Goofy movie reviewer. I'm going to talk in this voice for the rest of the streamer.
All right.
he has
Let's
to
do
take
it,
on the role
Daima.
of being Max's mother, and he has
pretty
to
good.
also be the father. But he doesn't listen to Max's needs, and he doesn't make a concerted, sustained, and sincere effort to understand what it is that Max is communicating to him.
Okay, pause it.
And
First.
it gets past.
So let's go over this. Goofy is completely a neglectful parent who doesn't understand Max's needs in the Goofy movie. All right, keep it going.
Is Goofy Mr. Vicar?
Yeah.
Is it Goofy or Mr. Vicar?
I think so.
Stop
In
from
this
this,
line, in
like-
this tale, it is.
Kids will be kids. Oh, and Goofy's being Goofy. Sort of retarded baby boomer sort of cultural thing. I've talked about this a little bit in My Cousin Vinny, where it's like actually it's really messed up, but it's treated with this sort of well, that's people being people.
Does he ever
This sort of
actually
thing
say that in the My Cousin Vinny video?
Baby boomers actually really like.
I don't believe he does.
I don't think he did.
We were
no.
trying to understand what he was talking about, and we actually watched that video to try to figure it out, and he never even talks about it. So,
I mean, the problem with the My Cousin Vinny review, it's so hard to keep up with what the fucking insane shit he's
maybe we'll go over
rambling
that
on
one.
about in that one. I don't know. That'll really make the audience just leave. I think it's too fucked.
In my experience, it's just like a total denial of responsibility for the adults in the situation for what they're doing, and it actually serves parents really well. And the parents at the time of this film being released, and that's why I say baby boomers, were actually the generation of people in the United States that had the best opportunity to make the world a free place and totally fucked it by just introducing this horrible
so all the
welfare
baby
state
boomers
and this whole system of state
welfare.
Absolutely. The
So now
welfare state is the
now we're
baby
getting the
boomers.
political beliefs are seeping into his review of the Goofy movie. Goofy is
first it was
Goofy
how to
is the
groom
evil
children.
boomer that destroyed Franssen's future.
Yeah, it started as how to groom children. That's what his grift was, and now it's like children's movie reviews. It's so fucking bizarre.
Oh my god!
And how baby boomers are responsible for everything that's
So
wrong.
uncomfortable.
I don't know what the fuck this shit is.
Just
It's
keep
bizarre.
Keep it going. Keep stepping on.
entitlements, and did nothing to prevent the war in Iraq and the second war in Iraq. And,
They're right.
Afghanistan, all this.
So we're talking about the Iraq War on the Goofy movie.
He's right.
ladies and gentlemen.
He's right. The
bullshit
baby boomers
nonsense
did
that has come up in the last 25 30
responsible for
years.
the war in
This
Iraq.
generation of parents, this generation of adults, was fully complicit by just kind of shirking responsibility.
Clearly, the war in
Huge wrong
Iraq
there.
was Goofy's
But
fault.
I really identified myself as Max and my father as Goofy. And fundamentally, the film is about.
Oh no, ladies and gentlemen.
So the war in Iraq was really his father's fault, but he's going to blame it on Goofy because his father is Goofy in Fransen's mind. All right, keep it going.
This is bizarre.
Father-son connection and disconnection. And it gets this like corporate baby boomery treatment, which I think is totally toxic, but I think there's something to be taken out of it. And if you're in your late 20s and you admired this film, I think you'll probably get the most value out of listening to this video. The movie had incredible music. Tevin Campbell was the singer. He didn't really achieve success outside of the songs on the soundtrack for this film. But it was very, very slick production, very well written, and very unconsciously honest. I don't.
Francis is going to dissect the lyrics to the songs in a goofy movie.
Subversive, and young people are going to like. One day they're going to awaken to the real truth of the nature of their relationship with their parents. I think it's just like stupidly unconscious. And in that, it just comes across as really fucking honest. And that is what has always stood out to me about this song called Stand Out. Open your eyes. Here, these are the lyrics. And I'll go through them hopefully slowly, but I feel like I'm just...
I want some of the drugs
that Branson going right now. Lyrics. Open up your eyes. Take a look at me. So this is all... I perceive this as all from the perspective of Max, the son. And then I also have the perspective that this is from Goofy's wounded inner child who's trying to get his son, Max, to parent him.
What the fuck is this?
It's Goofy's inner wounded child.
Wounded inner child.
The lyrics
Goofy,
to the song are supposed to reflect
cartoon dog.
Are supposed to reflect Goofy's wounded inner child. The lyrics. Just keep it going.
Jesus Christ.
This film, there's a very, very strong theme, and it's that Goofy wants to be loved and accepted by Max, his son, which is not Max's job. It is not Max's job.
It's not Max's job to love his father. Why would you love your father?
The movie is so fucked and so poisonous. It is the job of Goofy to love and accept Max, which he doesn't do. He doesn't do.
I'm guessing Franssen and his father don't get along.
He puts his own needs.
Well, obviously not. No, I mean he probably has. I mean, I don't know a lot of men that have daddy issues. It's such a weird thing.
Yeah, I don't know. This is boring the audience to death. I find it incredibly fascinating that he's subscribing all of his life woes to Goofy in the Goofy movie. I find that fascinating.
We probably should have done Franssen first because he's kind of slow, and Stu is
in comparison to Stu. Yeah. Well,
compared to Stu, it's
I don't
hard
know.
to fucking.
I thought if people came into France and they just immediately,
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
It's just let's then we'll do the story about the African child.
Max, and that's where most.
We should have done the African child story
arises from.
And
it's only at the very end where like Goofy can like put aside his ego a little bit, and allow for Max to get some of the things that he wants, which are not true to the exact thing he wants. Max wants his father's love and his unconditional acceptance, but what he actually gets is like a girlfriend and like Powerlines, the pop artist that sings his standout song, Powerlines, appreciation, and he gets popularity, which are all like facsimiles. They're all like stand-ins for parental love. So it's like the movie falls completely short, and okay, back to lyrics. I can
what?
I'm revving and I'm riffing. Open your eyes, take a look at me. Get the picture fixed in your memory. So Max is asking like, Father, please see me. I'm driven by the rhythm of the beat of
Daddy,
a heart,
please
and I won't stop until I start to stand out. To stand out. So it's like this boy feels this deep urge and this deep need.
Imagine having this interpretation of the song
by his father. Please excuse any kitchen noise in the background. Courtney's making cheeseburger salad, and this can be dank.
Cheeseburger
what's
salad?
Cheeseburger salad.
Cheeseburger salad.
I need to look that up. Holy shit. That sounds disturbing. I'm going to keep this playing now.
Second verse. Some people settle for the typical thing, living all their lives waiting in the wings. It ain't a question of if, it's just a matter of time before I move to the front of the line. So what he's saying here is that some people just bury this need under, and they become complacent because they're dead. They're spiritually dead. They're so starved for parental love, they never get it, that they just become hugely complacent. And Max isn't going to be just like everyone else. He's going to stand out. And the tragedy is that he has to stand out in order to get the love.
Spiritually dead.
Once you're watching every move that I make, you got.
By the way, person, I sent you a picture of what a cheeseburger salad looks like. It just looks like a taco salad.
I'll show the audience.
It's just very. It's
does
white
look like
people
it.
food.
Yeah.
It's white people food, as Nick Fuentes would say.
Taco salad.
I gotta believe that I got what it takes to stand out above the crowd, even if I gotta shout out loud till mine is the only face you'll see, gonna stand out till you notice me. So it's like, if I could just be seen, Dad, if you could just see me, you would see how amazing I am.
This is really fucked. This is really fucked. Like, let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen. He's insane. This man, he has to use a movie review of the fucking Goofy movie to talk about
to vent about his father.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
And that's not how Goofy. And we like to think of Goofy as like, oh, he's funny, yuck, and we've been so delightfully manipulated by Disney. But Disney actually like has Goofy as this negligent father who can't see his son for who he really is. And that's a failing on the father's part. It's also failing on the father's part, like to not. I don't know how Max's mother is out of the equation. Maybe she died. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
she died like my mother.
Where is she? Where's the mother? And why hasn't Goofy found another mother for Max? Why is the mother out of the equation? This is like really important information. I don't have it.
What?
But
I've never like thought about that kind of shit while watching like a fucking Disney movie. You know, like, what the fuck? How insane do you have to be? Is this what Faith Vickers thinks about when she watches Disney movies?
Yeah, babe.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, did she insert her father? It becomes even more unhinged. So
yeah, it gets worse.
Max is really saying, I want you to see me. And Goofy can't see Max because Goofy is trying to get Max to be his daddy, which is really inappropriate.
What?
Okay, back into it.
Goofy's trying to get Max to be his father.
Always getting the grease.
He's trying to get his son to be his father. That makes no
What kind of fucked
sense.
up relationship does Franssen have with his own father is the real question.
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know.
I'm totally devoted to disturbing the peace.
I love the sigh.
I know. I think it means the person that makes the most noise gets the grease, which is nurturing. Like if there's a squeaky wheel, then it's nurturing and it's caring to take care of whatever device it is that has the squeaky wheel to grease the wheel.
He's completely insane. I love that.
Is what I gotta do to get the grease, which is love. You're totally devoted to disturbing the peace. So he's going to be as squeaky as it takes to get that love. And I'll do it all again when I get done until I become your number one. So right now, Goofy's number one is the dead mother. He's a total goof. That's why he's just like, he's off in La La Land. He's like not with the times. Because
what?
He's stuck back in time. When the mother was alive.
What?
A theme that also we see in
Branson, what are you talking about, man?
Amy Jellicoe, the main character's mother, is like forever caught in this space case kind of zone because her husband died. And so she's
now we're attributing other elements of a character from a different movie.
Goofy is just off in the clouds. He's such a goof. Thinking and grieving well, not even being able to grieve the death of this mother. No method to the madness, and no means.
Where is all this going on while the Goofy movie was going? Like, what there was a funeral for the mother? Like, what the fuck?
So let's dissect this thought. Max can't grieve his dead mother because his father hasn't resolved the grief over his dead
Hasn't
wife.
let go. Hasn't moved on.
And now Goofy wants Max to be his parent. And,
yes.
And that is why, and he's destroying Max's life because he can't love Max for who he is. Because he's too busy grieving over his dead wife. All right, keep it going.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
I think that's his narrative.
Gonna break every rule or bend them all out of shape. So Max's need is so intense at this point that it's like a madness. And it's something he can't escape from. It's something that is firmly within him. And he's got to get his need met. It is so powerfully clear that he needs to get his need met. Something really bad is going to happen to him. And it's no coincidence that Max is post-puberty. When you're post-puberty,
what?
You have the physical capacity to try and meet your needs. You cannot be physically dominated by your parents like you used to be. So things get really fucking intense. Let's see here.
What?
I might repeat some lyrics.
Oh, we're back to the lyrics.
It ain't a question of how. It's just a matter of when. You get the message that I'm trying to send. I'm under a spell. I'm in over my head. And you know I'm going to go all the way to the end. To stand
in a weird way he
crowd,
is
even
whispering.
If I gotta shout out loud. Till mine is the only face you see. Gonna stand out till you notice me. So it's like he's just repeating over and over. Love me, love me, love me.
Love me, daddy.
Love me, see me, accept me. Please.
Love me, daddy.
Holy shit.
Please, daddy,
my
love me.
Fucking God.
Daddy, are you watching this movie review? Do you love me yet?
Do you think he thinks that Nick Fuentes is like his father now?
It's possible.
Like, that's fair. I don't know. That seems to be like the kind of people that Nick like kind of collects are all these like men that don't have father figures.
Past my bedtime. Yeah, like, I don't know.
Like Branson, like Ralph, like Baked, like all these people just like give off the vibe that they don't have any kind of father figure, and they need to have some kind of.
Well, they desperately want, a new daddy, which I guess is Milo.
So, like, I guess
Milo is the new daddy.
Well, he was for a while, and then Milo just kind of became irrelevant. So then Nick kind of took the mantle as being.
Well,
the father,
but isn't Milo the new daddy? We've already seen. With Beardson, it literally looked like Beardson was his child.
I mean, it really did.
It was
that, or it was like the most awkward gay couple that ever lived.
A midget and a giant. Yeah, it's bizarre.
I mean, it'd be weirder if Ralph was there. If it was Ralph and Milo, I think it'd be even more like
Well, Ralph is desperate for any father figure, which is why a man that's only 5 years older than him is his internet daddy.
Yes. Then this man has to give him a permission.
Yeah, he's got to give him permission to do anything, apparently. Who knew? Who knew money was motivation?
That's what he's saying over and over and over and over again. It's a very basic message. Pop music contains just a very basic message that is repeated to us over and over and over again. That's why it gets stuck in our head. If I can make you stop and take a look at me instead of just walking by, there's nothing that I wouldn't do if it was getting you to notice I'm alive. All I need is half a chance, a second thought, a second glance to prove I got whatever it takes. He is so starved for love. And this is a repetition. This is a generational repetition.
He's starved, Scott. He's starved,
so
Squire.
starved for love. And the
Goofy's
person
starved
that he
for
tried
love,
to
yeah.
set up to give him that love, the wife, is dead.
Is she dead?
Is she dead? We don't know.
Or is it just a fucking cartoon and the wife never existed and this is like a butt baby of some kind? Who the fuck knows?
I don't know.
Donald Duck killed her in a fit of rage. Like, who knows?
Donald Duck killed her.
Yeah.
That's a huge problem for
Complete
Goofy,
creation
because
of
he was
his
getting
mind.
those love needs filled through that wife, which is not appropriate. It's not respectful, and it's like codependent. And
What?
It doesn't
What
nurture
are
and
you
encourage respect within the romantic relationship he had. And we see the degree to which that relationship was unhealthy because we understand.
Now we're
just
dissecting
how
Goofy's
crushed
relationship
Goofy
with
is
his
and
dead
just how much of a
wife
space
and
case he
how
is
unhealthy
over
it
the loss
was.
of his wife.
How do we even know this,
If he were
Franssen? The
more
wife is
integrated,
dead.
If he were more healthy, he would be able to move on.
Maybe she left Goofy for, I don't know.
Donald Duck.
Donald Duck.
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse. I don't fucking know.
From the death of his wife.
She's a cheating
Able to
whore.
Find a new partner. And he wouldn't
Clearly,
be
Goofy needs to move on.
He would be steady. And that's what Max needs. Max needs steady.
Max needs Goofy to move on from the loss of
And
his
then the
wife.
lyrics repeat themselves from here. There's one little line before the bridge is over. It's a piece of cake. That's a nice little touch. Leaning Tower of Cheese. To stand out above the
Pauly
crowd,
Shore.
you gotta shout out loud. To mine is the only face you'll see. Gonna stand out.
I forgot Pauly Shore.
Stand out. Stand out. This
There'll be big news on Pauly Shore
so mine is the
later
only
this
face
week.
you'll see. Gonna stand out till you notice me. Okay. So it's a basic repetition of the chorus lyrics from that point, which is very clever pop songwriting when you have a repeating chorus as an outro. It's just delicious to the ears. So
it's delicious.
This film is a highly crafted, highly well-crafted example of a narcissistic father, a father who is so self-absorbed in his own.
So Goofy is Mr. Vickers. All right, so Goofy is Mr. Vickers, and whatever the Max, Goofy Jr.'s Faith. All right.
It's so fate. So Max is going to get shit eaten out of his ass by a redneck?
Yes, Joseph. See, I'm rewriting the movie like.
Hold
Franssen
on. Now we have to explore this. So Max is going to get groomed by a redneck from across the country as an internet channel.
No. First, he's going to get groomed by. First, he's going to get groomed by
a
some
gremlin.
pedophile.
Yeah, by some gremlin looking
pedophile in like Philadelphia, wherever the fuck Chris Kerr's from.
Wherever the fuck his fucked up teeth.
And then he's gonna do the
so
what the fuck
Max
did
is
she
gonna
do?
get
Like
groomed by some guy who wears a dildo on his head.
Yes. And then he's gonna do the creepy pasta channel where he reads creepy pasta for a while.
Okay.
And then he's gonna meet a rage pig. He's gonna meet Porky Pig. Porky Pig is going to groom him and impregnate him and eat his shit.
Porky Pig. Porky
This
Pig is a
is-
Looney
this is-
Tune, Squire. You fucked up the whole analogy.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, person. It doesn't matter. It's the current year, person. Yeah, it's the current year. We need to have all the crossovers. Every movie is a crossover, and there's some weird moralization, and there's a tranny character. So Max is a tranny now. All right, I'm gonna make Max the tranny. Porky Pig is gonna eat shit out of his ass and impregnate him. All right. That's the move. That's the
Porky
Goofy movie
Pig is gonna
reboot. I'm seriously going to write Disney with the reboot of the Goofy movie for 2022 and just insert Ethan Ralph and Faith and Mr. Vickers into it.
Are they going to take an awkward changeling picture too?
Yes, they're going to take all the awkward photos. It's going to be, and then he's going to release a sex tape. So it's going to be a moral story about how you shouldn't release sex tapes. Because I think children need to learn that.
Yeah, is Max gonna have his life destroyed when Porky Pig releases the sex tape of him eating shit out of his ass?
Yes, absolutely. And then Goofy is just going to fire up a stream where he bitches about Porky Pig.
That's an amazing.
And then goes on a bunch of other streams.
This is an amazing story.
He's going to go on all these streams and talk about how Porky Pig is like a pedophile and a drunk and all this other crazy shit. And then Porky Pig's going to say, "I'm the king of the sector. You can't stop me." It's gonna be just like that. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be Kino.
It's gonna be amazing. All right, maybe Franssen is onto something.
Well, no, Franssen's just an insane crackhead.
Maybe Franssen's onto something.
All right, let's continue.
Child, that he can't fill the needs of his biological child. So he's trying to fill that need of his inner child. And personally, I think that if they do make the connection, if they make a healthier connection, and they kind of do at the end of the film, it's still going to be about Goofy trying to fill his own wounded child through his biological child, Max.
What the fuck?
And we understand this because the way that Max gets the popularity, he gets the girl, and he gets like the ego boost from being on stage from Powerline. That makes things more balanced around the house, and that serves Goofy being able to continue to be Goofy.
What?
There's not actually a real authentic connection. So when I say that at the end of that really it's still going to be about Goofy trying to fill his wounded inner child's needs through Max, that's exactly what happens. Because all that happens with Max is that Max like stables out. He like dissociates off the drugs of romance and Powerline, like popularity and stuff like this, like being a good skateboarder or whatever it is. And that allows Goofy.
I don't even understand. I'm completely
unprocessed grieving and his sort of like space case way of life.
Like, this is like.
Can anybody make any sense of this?
This is like psychology techno babble bullshit. You go into like a psychologist, class, and the psychology teacher's just like telling you a bunch of random shit. You're just like, what the fuck is this? I don't know. I don't know what this is, to be honest. I took psychology, and I don't know what the fuck this is.
I think it's just projection. I think it's.
I don't know. I think it's just a scam, person. I think this is just a grift. I think this is a man that's trying to be like, fucking movie Bob. Fuck, I don't know.
Life.
Now I just want to talk about Ralph.
Oh, that's Goofy. He's silly. And then all the baby boomer parents.
But what is there to talk about? Everyone. What topic about Ralph is there that's like not been touched? Everything's been touched.
So what? I don't know.
I guess I don't know. I don't know.
Way to ruin
Honestly,
my
Ralph's
buzz square.
Honestly, Ralph's the king. I don't know.
He is the king. He's the king of content.
He just keeps winning. Mr. Vicar's humiliated tonight. Absolutely humiliated by pedophiles and randos. Like, come on. Doesn't get any better. Mr. Deadman humiliated him. Mr. Deadman! A fucking drunk. A drunk beat him.
A Mormon drug addict also humiliated Vickers. And who else was there? I mean, just random
and a
people. Yeah, a pedophile.
It's like, come on. Like, they should have just got Chris Kerr on there and he could have fucking humiliated him too, for fuck's sake.
Maybe he's a fetish for being humiliated.
Get Faith on. Maybe Faith would come on and like say.
Well,
like,
Faith was in the chat.
Fingered us.
I mean, we didn't really see. We should have watched more of it, I guess, but I found it too humiliating.
I didn't even know it was going on because it was on like some fucking random channel. Like, fuck. Do it on a show where people will actually watch it.
Well, it was getting
instead of
viewers.
it being just obscure. There's like 100 viewers. I don't know. Whatever. We'll get back to this.
Oh, good movie. Oh, yeah.
Completely distracted.
Like excuses. Their cannibalism. They're like spiritual cannibals.
They should have done it here. It would have been more keynote because no one would have seen it.
Spiritual
would have been better.
Yeah, no one would have seen it here. Spiritual cannibalism.
Their own biological children.
What the fuck is that even? Spiritual cannibalism.
So I really identified with
the screen is just covered in Ralph.
That's
what's happening.
Wow, this is a really good video, by the way. I just gotta pat myself on the back. I feel like I really nailed this.
Ralph is our king.
I really identified with Max because I really
King
wanted
Ralph
to see me.
He's a
My
king.
father didn't really see
How
me.
could you not love Ralph?
Ralph, just give me a golden briefcase filled with $100,000 and I will destroy all of your enemies for you, Ralph. $100,000.
We'll do it for free. Bagmenko.
No, I want to be paid. I want to be paid, person. This is the
I'll
year
do it for
of
free, Ralph.
Hollywood Squire.
Just
This
fight-
is Hollywood
just
Squire.
fight Andy.
I
I'll do
need
it
to
for
get
free.
paid. I'm no longer effort posting for free. You
Just
need
do
to
it
pay
for
me.
free.
Well, Persip, you're just a cheap whore, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because he was he hadn't processed his divorce before my mother. Like he was married before.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. We need to back up a little bit because we're reaching the core of this.
And my father didn't really see me because he was he hadn't processed his divorce before my mother. Like he was married before my mother. He didn't process that. He didn't, let alone process his own childhood.
Okay.
He brought like an abusive aunt into my life who didn't process her stuff and then like projected it all onto dogs. So
What?
It's like my kind
Projected
of
it all onto
dirty laundry that I'm airing a little bit.
This is so this is Faith because Faith had the grandfather who's blowing up kittens.
Yeah.
He has an aunt that's like beating dogs.
He has an aunt that's beating dogs.
What the fuck? I didn't know that, Faith and fucking Steven Summerstone are so
The
similar.
parallels are endless, Squire. Endless
Like,
parallels.
fuck. Unironic Disney fan, fucking had a weird relative that beat animals or killed animals. Fuck.
Here's that I identified
daddy
so
issues
closely with this character because of the legacy of shame and unprocessed trauma that came from my own father, which he narcissistically nursed. And it was when I stopped acting out to try and get my needs met. It was when I
So this is what
going on the masturbation.
In real
things evened out.
Really is like Faith.
Wait, what? We need to
It really is like Faith.
What the fuck did I just hear?
So Franssen is really like Faith.
Acting out to try and get my needs met. It was when I started smoking pot and really going on the masturbation. Was like
So he smoked pot and jerked
He
off.
smoked pot and masturbated because his father neglected him as a child.
Oh, fuck. Why would you? This is a goofy movie review. Why the fuck would you say this on a movie review? Like, what the fuck?
when things evened out, and then he could like turn his attention back to being a space case. It's like boom. This film is like my childhood in a huge way.
Oh my god!
My mother didn't die.
This film is my childhood.
Thank Jah. Whenever I thank God, I always have to thank Jah too, because they're both imaginary creatures.
Franssen didn't believe in God. He's an atheist.
Wait, wait, isn't he religious now? I'm pretty sure.
These people. These people are religious.
You do a lot. You do a lot for the grift.
Like Baked. I mean, he prays when he's going to prison. Yeah.
Christ is king. Christ is king.
Christ is king.
Fuck. Christ truly is king if he pays well, I guess.
Snake on PPP and Andy and give us the goss.
And
should we give them the gossip? Oh, fuck. We could. We could. Should we just release all the DMs? Should we just snake on them?
God.
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine?
Oh,
There'd be
fuck.
like,
Be
like a million pages.
Well, the sad part is, I mean, you know what? There'd be a million pages, but it would just be about nothing because there literally would be nothing.
It'd be about Ralph, our king, Ralph.
Yeah, it would just be about Ralph. Honestly, like literally, what will be leaked? There's nothing. It's literally just us talking about random shit. If that even.
You're giving away too much information, Fire.
That's true.
You
I am.
fucking snake.
We can't tell them about the secret plans. The plots. The plots. No, there's literally nothing.
We're gonna own
I
the
also
set. We're
really
gonna own the
identified with
sector.
it because I was like right at puberty when I
I can't believe this is still going.
Boom, marketed for me.
And he keeps like talking about his puberty. This is fucking weird. Like, what kind of movie review is this? Like, fuck.
I want to say a word about Disney just before I close this film. Or close this podcast. Is that Disney, the company, created this film which excuses self-absorbed narcissistic parents.
Oh my God.
It enables them. And it buries under
he's literally fake.
Child. That's messed up. That's really messed up. So the next time you watch a Disney movie, I would encourage you to practice some skepticism and really consider the psychological dynamics that are at play. If there's a film that you want me to talk about, I'd love to do that. If there's some sort of children's film that you'd like me to break down, I would love to do that.
Of course,
I've worked with
children's
children
film.
for 5-6 years.
Of course.
And I have a fairly intimate understanding of how children are, and I have a fairly intimate understanding of how my own inner child is.
Oh.
And I think that I can really bring
He has an intimate understanding of his inner child.
To the degree to which
What the fuck?
Is that a nice way of saying
start the recording.
he's a pedophile?
And
I
also
mean, let's
have,
be
like,
honest
insight
here.
and
I don't know. Like, I don't want to, I don't want to just say, he's probably a pedo, but it's just fucking
It's just bizarre.
Weird. It's just weird.
He's very
Well,
in
plus,
touch
like,
with
the
his
grip,
inner
like,
child. Is that what like Michael
he
Jackson
has-
said? Reminds me of
I
Jack.
think that is what he said, actually. But it's just weird because you have this, you have the music grift, you have the nationalist grift. It's just fucking weird. Like, it just doesn't work. Like, I don't know what's going on with this shit. It's fucking weird.
insight from the children's perspective and kind of bring that together to basically deconstruct the piece of art that is in question. All right, well, that's all from me. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Share this video if you thought it was of interest, if you thought it was of value. I would really love to see this channel grow. It has grown this year in 2014 more.
It's 2014.
I'd like to see that continue. And so your help and your support and your encouragement.
Spoilers, it didn't expand. He came up with a different...
Really help me to grow and to do a better job at this. And that is one of my goals for having this YouTube channel, is to really get the truth out there to people. So take care.
Clearly.
All right. So should we go over real quick before we adjourn for the evening?
Yeah.
Should we do the black child story, or should we do fuck? I don't know. There's so many like weird shit. Like half of these I haven't even seen yet. Or should we do a self-care video?
You want to do the one about shaving, where he reads it off Wikipedia?
Yes, that one is really good. I like that one. Let's go with that one. Let's see, which one was it? Shaving. Here we go.
Shaving.
Hey, you're watching Nurturing Truth. I'm
You think
Steven
Ralph
Silverstone.
learned how to shave?
I've been
You
messaged
think
a few
Ralph knows how to
times
shave?
privately, actually a number of times.
I wonder how many people learned to shave from Steve Franssen.
I don't know. Like, no one.
Privately, with people asking me for
When is
basic
Surfer
tips
going on what show?
self-care. I've also met a lot of people.
What's going on?
I don't know. Somebody asked me, when is Surfer going on the show?
On this show?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Oh, fuck. I don't know. Do we want to talk to Surfer? What would we talk to Surfer about? He's just going to yell at us and assume that we're...
You could convince him that you're Godwinson. Get that over with.
I'm not... No, I'm not doing that. I'm my own man. I'm not Godwinson.
All right,
I'm
let's get back to Fransen's alien visage.
Yeah, this is very... First of all, like, what the fuck is going on here? He looks like a fucking alien Auschwitz victim.
He is an
Like,
alien.
there's like a bunch of shit going on here. Like, what the fuck?
Maybe that's why.
By the
Because
way,
this is Nick's type to Auschwitz.
yeah, by the way,
The
these
Auschwitz
videos, I believe, are all filmed while he was living in Vietnam, by the way. So, yeah, he's still doing the weird Asian grift where he's like, instead of an Asian, like, American musician, now he's like American new age self-help guru in Vietnam. I don't know why.
Through my
Yeah, that's
experiences
right.
in
He's in
philosophy,
Vietnam right
in self-knowledge, getting myself out there, talking to people.
Obviously, he's a fundy. He's got
talking to
trust
people
fund.
over Skype.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I've consistently heard this sort of experience that people have had in not being taught basic self-care. And I kind of view basic self-care as the foundation for doing higher order sort of thinking and
whatever that
exploration. So in keeping with this theme, and this is the second video I've done on this, I would like to talk to you today about shaving. And shaving isn't necessarily your life doesn't depend on shaving. Your professional career might depend on shaving, given your kind of visual presentation and the kind of image you're putting forth in the workplace.
Whatever you say.
So, in keeping with that, if you're clean shaven as a man, or if you have a good beard, or however it is, your mileage may vary, you're going to leave a better first impression, better first, like Malcolm Gladwell, blink sort of expression or impression with people, and that is going to help you in the workplace. So this is kind of the framing around it, and I'd like to tell you how to get the most out of your shaving. So I generally use the Bic cheapy disposable razors because I have found that my skin on my face is very, very, very sensitive. So the more blades...
Can you imagine having sensitive skin? You use the Bic single-bladed razor?
Yeah, this doesn't make any fucking sense. Those are shit. Like, those are the worst things you could use on your face. Why the
wouldn't
fuck
that
is he
really cut
using
up
those?
your face?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I use a nice razor. Like, I've used like the cheap ones before, and they just feel like crap.
I used to use the Bics, but I don't have a my skin.
By the way, look at his shoulders.
Yeah, the shoulders are
going
doing
on
that
here?
weird thing again.
Like, what's going on here? I didn't like. It's not level.
The more blades I use, the more skin irritation I have. I used to have just like really pink skin right through here, and it's because I was like shaving away the topmost layers of the skin, and it didn't look so good. And I felt very self-conscious about it for a number of years. And then I kind of made the connection, oh, if I use a single blade razor, I'll be okay. This'll help me out. And I generally what I do, and I'm gonna use a little bit of information from webmd.com because I'm not a
here we go.
professional. I have not been trained, so you might want to take the advice of it.
You've not been trained in how to shave yourself? Professional what? Oh no, this is a great still. Look at that.
Oh
fuck.
He looks terrifying.
His nose. Look at his lips. He looks like a lizard. Like this is a reptilian.
Dermatologist.
He's terrifying.
If over my advice. So the best time to shave is after you've taken a bath, like a warm bath or a warm shower. Cold is okay as well.
Okay.
The reason for this is that it hydrates your skin and it leaves it soft instead of rigid and tense. If you're taking a sharp little razor over your skin, you want things to be soft and you want there to be give. So the next thing you want to do after you hop out of the shower, you hop out of the bath, is you want to lather your face up. So a lot of people do it with their hands, and a lot of people do it with brushes. I've heard that brushes apply the lather better. So I have in the past.
Does it look like Franssen has any facial hair?
And
He's got like some weird shit under his neck, under his chin. Like I don't know what that is. But like if he's gonna give shaving advice, at least give like actual. Like this is like all wrong. Like this is just weird. This is like here's the thing. We learned in the other video that he clearly had a horrible relationship with his father. So clearly his father
never
probably
taught him how to
didn't
shave.
Yeah, his daddy never taught him how to. So where the fuck did he learn how to shave? Did the aunt who beat dogs teach him?
Wikipedia.
I guess this is what happens when Wikipedia has taught you everything. You just are weird and just have this like this unusual view on things.
And I've not been satisfied with the results. I've been more satisfied with the results of the shaving foam when it is alcohol free. Alcohol dries out your skin.
Well, no shit.
And if I was already having like skin irritation issues from using too many blades, applying non-alcohol free shaving foam or shaving cream was just making it way worse for me. So I stepped away from that, and I actually have been using in the last 6 months virgin coconut oil. There's a nice, beautiful Asian lady here.
Oh no, Franssen, you're not allowed to like Asian women. This is very anti-America first. No Asians.
This thing was 500 milliliters.
Why?
And it cost me about $9.
Nick like that Wu. What's her name? Kathy Wu.
And I found that I've enjoyed using.
Oh yeah, but it's race mixing, Pez.
That's true. You can't have sex with somebody with a different eye color.
Really
else
makes
that's
for
race
a
mixing.
smooth shave, and it's good for my skin. And I don't know why. I can't tell you why. I just know that my skin feels really soft and not irritated afterward. So I've been shaving with coconut oil. I'll pour like a little bit. I'll just like pump a little bit out into my hand, and then I'll rub it across
Ralph
my
knows how
chin
to shave.
here, and then I'll start spreading it from there.
He does, actually.
I'll do over here and around here.
Shaved his head
and
live.
Gets a nice spread. You can do that with your lather, with your brush, or you can do it with your hands. Get it going like this.
God, could you imagine if Ralph was hairy and his gun had hair on it? That would be fucking
Well, it does,
vile.
but it's so sagged and grizzled that all the hair fell off of it.
That's vile. I hope the fight happens. We're gonna see that fucker in its pure glory. In just absolute
4K.
glory. The whole thing.
The 4K.
4K. We're gonna bust Gonzalo out of the Ukraine, and he's gonna come and he's gonna video it.
Well, Gonzalo has to come. If the fight happens,
Then you
Gonzalo
wanna
has to
go
come. It's got to be
with the
Knoxville
grain
2.0.
of your hair. So the direction that your hair grows, mine through here grows down, so I shave down gently first. And when you're shaving, I've heard different advice on this. Some people say to go short and quick, little kind of shaves. This is gonna be great if you ever want to turn this into a GIF file. And I've heard also people.
No one is going to turn this into a GIF file. I'm sorry.
People go.
What the fuck is he
slow,
even talking about?
And long strokes. I tend to go with the short.
I really want to know, was anyone watching these? Like, did anyone watch this and was like, oh, wow, I never knew that. There's no way.
No.
Quick,
probably
little dashes, and I go with the grain of the hair. So right here, the grain of my hair grows sideways, and I don't have a lot of facial hair. I'm half Latino, so I just don't grow a lot of hair.
The phenotype of the child savior of the white race.
That explains it all, Persif. That explains it all, you know. So you have to be half Latino to be in America.
Yeah,
first.
and have
It's
those
not-
weird
it's not-
fucking, those bizarre reptilian shoulders. It's like a snake or something.
So you need to be like emaciated, half Latino child to be part of America first.
Hair. I'm not going to show you right now, but maybe if we do a chest shaving video, I'll show you.
Oh, fuck.
Chest shaving video. No thanks, Branson. I think I'll pass on the chest shaving.
The grain also goes down for the most part. Right around here, it goes sideways, and right around here, it actually goes up, which is confusing for me. So I tend to just go gently, and I do once over with the grain of the hair, and you don't want to push down with the razor. That's going to lead to cuts. I will tell you about cut care in a minute. After I go with the grain,
cut
I do
care?
one pass
Is that what he
over.
said?
If there's enough kind of lather on my face or
No, he said cut care. You know, when you cut yourself shaving.
Oh.
in my case, enough virgin coconut oil left on my face,
thought I heard
then I'll
cut
actually
care.
go for a closer shave,
Cut
and I'll
care.
actually go
Something.
against the grain. I'll actually very gently. You saw my natural reaction was to do 2 hands, and that's because I have some tension in my hands. My hands actually shake a little bit, not as much as they used to. I've been working with my
because you're on
quite a bit, but I still out of habit.
His anxiety. Oh fuck! He's what? This is literally Faith Vickers in male form. This is literally Faith Vickers in male
form.
I'm convinced. I'm convinced. You know what? I said this to you earlier, person, before the stream. Like the perfect couple would be Nick Fuentes and Faith Vickers. Let's be honest. That's the perfect couple. Like they both have just the right insanities that would blend well together.
Yeah.
And their children would just be completely fucked. Like one of them would probably be the next Hitler. I'm pretty convinced.
I agree with you.
Just go very slowly, and I go against the grain. So if here I originally shave downward, then I'll very gently shave upward. And for me, since I'm
what are we even
one
watching
single
at this?
blade, I'm trying not to get.
I don't know. This is so retardedly autistic.
Do we have a Ralph clip? Do we have a Ralph clip to end on? Do we have anything from Ralph this week that we haven't used? I feel like I took probably 8 hours of Ralph footage and maybe used 4 minutes? 5 minutes?
I could play one of the clips from his stream.
Yes, let's play that.
Hang on, let me
Since the entire screen is covered in Ralph.
All right. Fuck.
Arcane.
You know, I really liked this one. This one's a little longer, but this is a
good.
Watch how she looks away. You see how she looks? The ass like flamenco likes to do. I'm not sure. Now watch how you see her face? She's like cutting her eyes.
I don't think we ever used this anyway.
No, Ashton used it.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's the face of a motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
who's in on it. You understand?
I just love this is pure cokehead shit. Where he's just so he actually thinks Fragmenko was plotting with the Chrissy Mayer lady. Come on,
he was. Listen, the Ralph Male sense.
I know. I love Ralph, but I don't.
He sensed the betrayal. He sensed it.
Yeah, but maybe the future. I think he's the precog. He precognated the future betrayal. He knew it was going to happen before it happened.
You mean a self-fulfilling prophecy? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, exactly. Well, the whole thing with this stream, and I'll give my take on this because I haven't heard this take given, was I think he went into that stream with the torch already lit. He was already there to burn the bridge. But he didn't want to burn the bridge because of the reason that he wanted to. And the reason he wanted to was because of that fucking stream where they were laughing at his small penis with Brittany Venti and those other
Oh,
hoes.
yeah. Well, he was pissed.
He was pissed about that. Now, that's why. But he didn't want to say that was why. So he waited for, the Sandra thing to come up. And that's why he did it. He used that as the rapper. But the actual reason was, I think, that stream.
Yeah.
Laughing at him. But I could be wrong.
Absolutely.
You see his face? I don't care how many times whore Venti was just saying, oh, it's a sweet girl, it's a sweet woman. We don't care, bitch. We never care what you thought. Bitch, get your titties out. We don't give a shit.
He's right.
In the face. Look at where she's looking.
He's right.
Shit, Ralph does that thing. He does it again. Look, He did the thing he does in that one clip that you clipped where he's like doesn't know where he's at. He does it again. Look.
Well, it's all the coke that he snorted before the show.
Yeah, you can't really see it for watch. Like, look.
Bitch, get your titties out.
He has his glasses on.
This is the face. Look at where she's looking.
See, look, he kind of like stumbles there. For
Yeah, he doesn't know where he is. He's having big dementia.
Big dementia. I know, it's like he's fighting with, like, see, because I'm convinced that there's two entities within Ralph. There's Ralph, and then there's the Gunt. And
You think he's
like
fighting the
constant
Gunt?
battle.
Yeah, the Gunt is wrestling controller. You think the gateway to the Gunt is coke? What do you think that, or alcohol?
I
Probably
don't
both.
like something is breaking the seal. It must be coke because I don't think he was doing this much coke back then. Like I think this is like a newer development.
Well, we counted. He had 11 bourbons. So and then he drove. And then he drove.
And then he drove. Like what a king! Like imagine drinking 11 bourbons and not getting into an accident or arrested.
He's a fucking king. He is a king.
That's impressive.
And you know he used the coke to level out. I mean, he had to, or else there's no way he made it home. We've seen what happens to Ralph when he doesn't use the coke to level out. You know?
I would say it probably would be fun to drink with Ralph, just because it would just be amazing just to watch
absolutely.
this man just fucking just get trashed and fucking just like hitting on waitresses and shit. It'd be amazing.
It would be amazing to drink.
It's plain as fucking day. Look at that. My freeze game ain't never fucking lied.
Freeze
once
game.
on this fucking show. Do you understand? Not even one.
I don't know what the freeze game.
Well,
Like,
he's saying that he is so good at pausing the videos that he captures every insignificant detail. You know. So he could see that she's a betrayer and she's a demon because he's paused it at a moment that she's
I don't
not
see that. Like I didn't see that in her face. I just see like snarky bitch. I just see snarky bitch. That's all I see. You know. But maybe he sees more. I don't know. Ralph is the expert in women apparently, because he's gotten more pussy than probably everyone on Cozy TV.
Well, this is true.
You know. Plus, he's impregnated. I think he's the only person on Cozy that actually has children.
Supposedly Franssen has children.
I hope not. That's disturbing.
Fucking time. And it's always been golden. Even my haters have said, God, his freeze game is. Look at her face.
He's right.
You telling me that's up
He's
and up?
right, goddammit. That bitch is looking shifty.
So. Matter of fact, if you want to know what I think it like she's actually looking down at a message that she already has previously with Flamenco. If you want to know the truth. Or she's like, or she's caught on that level like, oh, fuck. Like she's spoken with him within the last 48 hours, probably 24, maybe 6.
Clearly.
This is the face. This is not the face of a person who doesn't know who Flamenco is. I'm sorry. I see Big Tech in the chat. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Big Tech, the child beater, agrees with Ralph.
This is not the case.
No, I don't know what the deal with that fellow is. That's just
the
weird.
fellow.
Like, he just shows up. He just shows up, and they just give him a cozy channel. That's really fucking sus. Yeah. That's very sus. I don't know.
It's got a fucking criminal record, a mile long.
He has to be like a CI or a fed.
Well, it's about time Ralph had a fellow co-host that's also a felon.
A fellow felon, yeah. I mean, he's gonna do the Lane Davis one day. Like that guy's gonna do a Lane Davis and like murder his entire family. Like 100%.
That's dark. That's a little dark.
Well, it's true though. I mean, he's a fed, so they programmed him to murder his family so that Cozy will be blamed for it. Like 100%, that's what's gonna happen. I'm telling you right now. Well, maybe me saying it will prevent it from happening, but that's what I think. That way, I can be right. Regardless,
I would have more respect if they just said "fuck Ralph." Could they just? why would they just say that? Like they have to have some kind of excuse. It's like, bitch, I knew what you were planning the whole time.
I do agree with Ralph on this. There's a lot of people that surround him that like are still friendly with him that go on his show who just secretly hate him.
Well, of course,
But it's like
they're jealous of the Ralph the King.
Yeah, just come out and say you don't like Ralph. Like,
look at
like
Nick Fuentes. He's doing it in these Twitter things. What is it called? Twitter chat?
I don't know what the fuck. I don't use Twitter. I don't use any social media because social.
I don't
media
even know what it
literally,
is. But
like social media is the product of Satan.
Apparently, Fuentes has admitted that he's not a fan of Ralph. I can't believe that.
Of course he's not. I mean, Ralph fucked up. Ralph fumbled the football and didn't fucking finish off whatever the fuck he was trying to. I honestly think Nick thought Ralph could somehow take down Worski and Ashton. I think that's what Nick thought, and it just didn't work. Because you can't.
He did better than Beardson. Well, you've got to give him the credit. He did better.
Well, he did do better than Beardson. Yes, I agree with that. He did do much better.
He was far more entertainment. I mean, he bumped up the level of the show to an 11.
But here's the thing: like Ralph, honestly, is not the natural enemy of Ashton and Andy. They're not natural enemies.
You don't think so?
There's just. No, there's not. No, I honestly think when the fight happens, which I do believe it will happen. When the fight happens, there'll be a camaraderie that's created. We're all gonna go out because I'm gonna go there too. I'm gonna have the golden briefcase.
Yeah, we're gonna fly out
ringside. Yes, I will be there.
Where's the golden briefcase?
I have it. I legit. I have it, and it's.
You better make that video, you bastard.
I am going to make the video, motherfucker. But no, I'm going to... Whoever wins will get the golden briefcase. It may or may not have money in it. It probably won't because I don't think they deserve any money, to be honest with you.
It'll have gold bars from Stu.
Yeah.
The Stu bars.
I'll call up that phone number and get
call up the
$15,000
and get the gold bars in the mail.
And free I think he says it was free too. You get free 15 grand in gold. I really believe that, ladies and gentlemen.
Free gold.
I am gonna. Whoever wins, I am literally gonna hand them the golden briefcase. That will be the trophy. They will get the golden briefcase. Like that. That's legit gonna happen. And then we're all gonna party and get wasted drunk.
That sounds like a plan.
Like it'll
see, that's why we need Gonzalo. We got to have somebody recording.
Yes, yeah. Well, I mean, I won't get drunk. I don't drink, but everyone else will get drunk.
Will you be in full attire?
Yes. Well, now I will. I will get him. Okay. I already have it planned out what I'm going to do, and it's going to be amazing. I'm just telling you that right now. It's going to be amazing. Okay. It's going to make what Gator did look even worse. Okay. It's going to be amazing. Trust me.
Okay.
I just didn't think honestly, I was taken
I'm
aback
a little scared.
Little bit. She laughed in my face about my dead mother. Her mom's dead too. I was a little taken aback by that. I guess I didn't expect that.
Thank you, Ralph. Should we do one more? Let's do one more. Should we do? Yeah. Oh fuck. There was one that got fucked up. I need to find it. Like I don't know if I sent Andy the wrong one. Fuck, which one was it? What was this one?
What one?
Oh no. We're gonna do this one.
Okay.
And maybe that's...
By the way, the whole recording is me drunk, admittedly. My mom's like, hey, get up. Get up and take me to dialysis. And, of course, I was like, hey, get an Uber, whatever, fuck you. I was drunk. Me and my mom have argued a million times. Are you kidding me?
Fuck you,
my mom would
Mom.
die for me. She's dead now.
You better die for me, bitch.
She would have slit Nick Recada's throat and watched him bleed to death.
Slit his throat, bitch.
Oh fuck! I love that. That's the best line I've heard Ralph say in a long time.
My mama would have slit your throat. My mom
would slit your throat.
After
Oh,
dialysis, my mom is gonna slit your throat.
Like, that's amazing. Like, that's fucking cute.
Now call you an Uber, bitch. But first, you better slit his throat, mama.
Oh, you know what's gonna be the worst thing about the fight is that
It's not even hot outside. Just go slit his throat.
Fragmenko is gonna show up wearing some goofy anime get up. Well, it's gonna look like a homeless person or something. It's just gonna be so awkward. And then Ralph's just gonna just stare him down. Ralph will stare him down, and I think Fragmenko would just shit himself.
Well, we know what Fragmenko looks like.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking pedophile AIDS version of Tim Curry.
Oh,
he does. He looks like a kid diddler, Tim Curry.
That's cruel, Squire.
I'm just saying the truth. That's what he looks like.
Very cool.
You know, Ralph is right. He does look like a pedophile. I'm sorry. That is a look. You can have that look if you want, but it just is not. It's not the look you want to go for.
Yeah, the pedo stash is not doing it.
He just needs to shake. Well, I don't know. He looks even creepier without it, so he just is fucked, I guess.
No, I think he looks better with the pedo stash. Call me
He
crazy.
just needs to get reconstructive surgery. I don't know.
Reconstructive surgery?
Like, fuck. I don't know.
Save my life.
Poor
Are you kidding
Fragment.
me? You think she gives a fuck about Ricada Law or his whore wife or this dumb slut on this screen? You think I give a fuck what these idiots have to say about my mom? Are you fucking kidding me? I wouldn't piss on them to put them out of fire. Are you kidding me?
I don't piss on them to put them out of fire. Holy shit, Ralph. I don't know. I wish Ralph was like this all the time. Like, this is amazing.
Well, hopefully he's been trained enough where he's going to be like this 24 hours a day.
Like, he just needs to be like this 24/7. It would be amazing. Like, I would literally watch every Ralph show if he was like this all the time. Like, this is so great.
Me too.
You can't tell me shit. Oh, what? You got me on recording because I let my stream run 18 hours? You got me arguing with my mom? Yeah, okay. Yeah, guess what? My mom loved me. I know that to the fucking dying breath. You fucking cocksucker.
I would hope so, Ralph.
And I can't wait to report on your fucking dying breath.
Ah!
That's how I literally feel. You want to talk about reality?
Jesus.
Yeah. I can't wait till you fuckers die. That's how I feel. Literally.
So
Jesus Christ, Ralph. Good Lord. What a statement. What a man. What a king. Oh, fuck. All right, person. What is that? Do we end it here?
Yeah,
I don't know
just
how.
end it here.
I don't know how. I don't know what other clip could top that. Like, fuck.
Death to all Ralph's enemies. Right?
Yeah. Do we have any closing statements for the chat? I don't know. Is there anyone even in the chat still? Or are they all fucked off?
I don't know. There's probably somebody out there.
Oh, fuck. All right. Well,
all right.
This was a shit show.
Well, it's a Scuffed. It's a Scuffed Express.
Oh, fuck. All right. Well,
I don't know.
that's
We'll
all
plan
for
out
me,
the
I
show
guess.
better next week. We have so much cutting room floor footage. I really wanted to do the Woo. We should have done the Woo Smiley stuff. It was so fucking.
There's just so much like fucking esoteric shit. It's just fucking hard.
Well, that's the whole point of the show, is to be completely esoteric and use stuff that we're never going to use otherwise.
Oh, how about this meme? We'll end on this meme. I'll just let it play. We'll just let it play, and then you just end the stream at the end of it. How about that?
Okay. All right. You want to do one more
The
clip?
joke is like I'm a millionaire. Yes,
Yeah. We won't give it any commentary. We'll just play it out, and then
okay.
You just end the stream.
I'll
when the
just
clip's
end
done.
the stream.
Yeah. All right. Let's go.
If the joke is like I'm a millionaire, yes, my net worth is north of $1 million.
What about the 500K? Did you ever get that back, or is that just gone?
No, I don't want to comment on ongoing legal
okay.
matter, but I've made at least that much since it was taken. I'll just say that.
Okay, because it's weird. Because
you made that money back
because
immediately.
you present yourself as this Mexican martyr. Oh my God, woe is me.
I am Mexican.
But you seem to be making money just fine.
Well, I mean, yeah, I would like to have the money that the FBI took from me. Yeah, I mean, am I not supposed to want that back?
It wasn't bullshitting. This guy's like, he lies about everything. By the way, just throwing this out there, Jim, because I know we brought it up in your debate. The 500K, he's had that for almost a year. Okay, he's had that back from the feds for almost a year, and he's just been using that to raise money.
So it was total bullshit. Total.
Yeah, it was used for a few months, and he's been using that to raise money and throw like a.
It was
pity
returned in
party.
the summer.
Hey, 16-year-olds, give me.
Are you
$3.
fucking serious?
No, I'm dead serious. He bought a $70,000 car right afterwards. So
whoa,
it's not like a big, yeah. So
what a grifting piece of shit!
Yeah,
look at me! Exactly. I'm so oppressed. Oh my God, guys, I'm the martyr out here. They took my 500K.
I want
got it back.
500,000.
I can't use a bank. Oops, yes I can. What the fuck?
Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning into the.
Okay.
All right, enough of that. All right, that's it.
All right, good night, folks. We'll see.